Hi guys, welcome back to On Track GP. We're here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Big up everybody in the chat and watching live with us. We're joined by some esteemed panelists. We've got
panelists.
We've got some Ferrari Fugazi full kits.
We've got
I don't know what's going on here. Loaded up on martinis. We're gonna get straight into it. Are you okay?
Oh mate, I'm buzzing. I love this race.
You confident?
I'm well into it, Matisse. I think we've already been getting into it a little bit before we started. Charles Leclerc's going to be on the podium. I'm putting that out there now. Charles Leclerc will finish on the podium.
Just throw the iPad away at this point.
Charles Leclerc on the podium.
We've got two Ferrari fans here.
Yeah,
we do.
Are you confident? Loads of Ferrari
What, that Max is going to get out of the car and push it and still win?
Yeah, probably.
Everybody knows Max is going to win. If you watched the sprint yesterday, he literally was cruising. You were saying that he was
managing the gap.
Managing the gap. He's already won the title. He's not feeling any, remorse in terms of winning races. He's just going to clear for the rest of the season.
20, including sprints this season.
Yeah.
Yep.
20 wins.
How many has Perez got this season?
2.
Okay, right, and then 1 obviously for.
Is that right? 2?
Science.
2 wins for Perez. At the beginning.
Perez.
It was earlier in the season. We actually gave us hope.
Well.
Do you remember the start?
Yeah, it was actually quite encouraging. I thought there was actually going to be a little back and forth going here. But what are your hopes for Leclerc on the second position today?
Do you want to take this?
I will take this, and I agree. I think he is, second.
Let's go. Deluded Ferrari fans in the On Track GP studio.
Obviously,
they mean some sort of strategic problem with Ferrari.
All right. Give us the slander. Who's getting ahead of Charles Leclerc today?
Lance Stroll.
Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, Sergio Perez, Fernando Alonso.
No.
Perez is 9th. Forget them. Hamilton will probably end up on the podium, won't he?
Honestly,
I would like to see that. I would. He got stitched up with his tyre choice yesterday and just slowly made. I mean, to the point where an AlphaTauri looked faster than the Mercedes. So, better tyre selection and he'll be fine today.
That was demoralising. Honestly, watching Yuki go past him there in that Mercedes, he was not happy at the end of the race. Like you could see.
I mean, the lap times and the tyre deg. You saw the lap times go up from like 112 to 118, and you're not managing anything at that point, and having to have Tsunoda on your back the whole time as well. So you're constantly defensive driving, you're not pushing forwards. So hopefully it's a completely different race for him today.
In terms of the 2 DRS straights as well, I know before he's recording, you're not sold on it.
I'm going to be outspoken about this forever. I do not like DRS. I didn't like KERS when it came in, and I think DRS is the cheat button. It's like when, do you remember like the old Formula 1 games where like if you didn't play with gears, it's like just holding down the forward button. It's ridiculous. Like it's absolutely mad.
I still play like that. Automatic. Much easier.
You don't try manual?
No, forget it. There's about 8 gears. Give it a break.
DRS takes away a lot of the racing for me, and I genuinely think if you're talented enough, you would have caught up regardless.
Really?
And I'm going to bring it up every single time until Formula 1 hear it. Reverse DRS is the way forward. Like the rest of the track, apart from those straights, or until you're 1 second and you've caught up, then no DRS. And then you have to overtake, then you have to actually race, and you have to do some wheel to wheel.
Then you're in dirty air as well.
Yeah, and
that's how it was.
That's how it should have been.
But I think the argument to it, because I agree with you, I actually think DRS, but to play devil's advocate to it, the argument against it is that the slower cars would never ever, Yuki Tsunoda without DRS would never in a million years have got past Lewis Hamilton. So the DRS gives the opportunity to slower cars and slower drivers to make a bigger impact.
But does it take it away bigger picture overall then? If you're only thinking about the fact that you get 20 brake horsepower from DRS, and that's the only way you're ever going to take on the bigger cars or the bigger teams, you're never going to develop to be as fast. You're going to rely on the fact that on the odd racetrack where your car is suited to it, you may get the odd overtake, as opposed to developing the car, much like Red Bull are doing at the moment, developing the car, their style, their way. This whole thing that Mercedes is going to go the Red Bull route and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. It removes the tech development side of it by having the fact that you can fall back on DRS.
Well, that's the thing, the cars go around it so quickly. I mean, I know that's the point of it, but sometimes it's not what you want to see. You want to see them, like you were saying, actually battling properly rather than just going whizzing past.
I mean, there's a reason we didn't see Verstappen for the entire sprint race, because the only interesting thing that was happening was 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Like,
and even 9, 10, 11. Like, it was genuinely like brilliant. in the middle.
There was some great midfield
I thought
battles.
it was definitely the best sprint of the season yesterday. Loved it.
by
I
far.
thought it was really fun, really cool. Just do all this. Just do one sprint a season at Interlagos. That'll do. That'll be fine.
24 sprints a season.
At Interlagos.
Heavily, even though it was a good sprint, still heavily against.
Yeah, you don't like it, do you? I'm warming to it.
What's your biggest problem with it?
I just feel like it for the fans coming into the sport like fresh. I feel like it overcomplicates the format of the weekend, and I think it also takes away from the race because you've now got like a bit of a spoiler going into the race, and you're kind of taking away the value of the race by taking away.
So
some
if you
points
still had to have
and
sprint
sharing out the
races,
points.
how would you make it more interesting?
I would make the sprint race. I feel like I'd make it the qualifying for the sprint and the sprint for the grid for the race.
Nice. What about the way Formula E do it with reverse grids?
I think I've mentioned this before.
I
I
like
got
it.
absolutely
I like it.
slaughtered for it.
I don't know. That's the way
the
to do it.
I
That's the way
like
to do
it.
it.
I
Logan
think it's so
Sargent
much fun.
first.
Especially if we put those two ideas together. So you have to have a reverse grid for the sprint, and then however they work out is then the start for the Grand Prix.
That'd be insane. You know?
That might
Then
be,
I would be
and then
intrigued.
you've got more interest for new fans. You've got. and it
I think
kind of-
I think that might be one step too far. Because then
that is too many rules for the FIA to work out in one.
yeah, that'd be. Yeah, I think one of the two works very well. Sprint to set up the qualifying, or just it's its own thing and you do the reverse.
The sprint's like watching a friendly football match, though.
Doesn't mean anything to
they
them.
they are a little bit tamer,
Yes.
aren't
Yeah, it's like just like watching a friendly, and it's kind of sometimes it's like, what's the point? We
Would
want to
you
wait
keep
till
them?
Sunday. No, personally. But then I think I've said before that it seems like a lot of the teams, they kind of practice on it. They work out their strategies,
Yeah.
they work out their tyres. But then like that also takes away the big fun of them,
That's what I'm
what
saying.
they're
And
meant to do on the Sunday.
You don't want to take the full gamble of going full throttle because you know if you damage the car as well, you're going to impede your race. So
Did you see Ferrari's press conference yesterday where both Charles and Carlos came out and just completely gave the game away for what they're doing
I loved
today?
it.
So they went out yesterday and they said that they were slow in the sprint because they were using used tyres, scrub tyres, and they said, because we're saving those for
something
for
later on.
another time. And basically said that like they're saving their good tyres for today, and both of them completely gave the strategy away, which is just
interviews.
separately.
So they both okay.
They both completely. They obviously were told,
Leclerc's one
make
is
sure you
worse.
don't say about the new tyres. Do not say about the new tyres. And they both went, well, we've got loads of new tyres left. So when we go, oh no, what have I done?
Because Leclerc, you see him stumble into his sentence as
yeah,
well. When
yeah.
he's like, for something that's coming later. It's like,
Yeah, but so this is coming later. What, Abu Dhabi? Like,
oh, there's who should be in the Aston Martin seat.
Drogovic, yeah, would you have him over Stroll?
I'm not-
Really?
right, I said to Quillen, I'm no longer Stroll bashing.
Okay.
It's like kicking a puppy at this
Yeah,
point.
it's true.
Like, but
You kick him around all
Drogovic
the
should
time.
have a seat. He is up there as one of the best in terms of rookie drivers that should have a Formula One seat.
Is there any chance of him being on the grid next season, or
If Aston
no
Martin is
seat.
sold, yes.
There's no seats.
there's no seat?
Well, if Lawrence Stroll sells Aston Martin,
Which
Lance-
everyone's saying
yeah.
might.
they
don't
that
know if
process
it's-
go through so quickly though.
That's the
It'll
thing I
take some
think.
time.
Would that happen before?
We've seen it before with specifically this team with
Yeah.
the Force India situation. Like
True.
you can change over a team in 2 months. So I don't want to see it because I like Aston Martin, and as soon as they actually work out that an upgrade means that you make your car better, not worse, like that's a big
But
part
that's
of
been
it.
their season, hasn't it? They were dominating the field at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
every upgrade, they've just slowly gone down,
Deteriorated.
Downgrade.
down,
Slowly.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. No Stroll bashing today. They both start on the second row. Stroll out qualifying Fernando Alonso. I mean,
Give it time.
it helped that it was a bit rainy. It was
The
some
weather
sort of,
was insane in qualifying.
dude, that
I've
cloud.
never, do you
I've
know
never
what?
seen anything like
I've
it.
never seen anything like it. It looked like there was some sort of.
It was
proper
like-
heat.
If they'd gone out in the
Godly.
rain, it would have been
Yeah.
like Spa. And
No, it would have been awful.
everyone just spinning out. It wouldn't have been worth
Did
it.
you see Fernando Alonso on his radio was like, it's nighttime.
Yeah, yeah.
He literally was like, it's nighttime.
No floodlights
We're
here.
in Singapore.
They're like, okay, we're going to stop the race.
Mad.
But all that rain was coming, and then they knew it was coming. They have so much
Intricate
data,
radar,
and
yeah.
they went. So we're just going to do like to Checo, who got a bit screwed over. I think didn't get out to set an early time.
Yeah.
The guys that left it late. Then are obviously starting so much further back. They knew it was going to. Look, you don't even need the data. Just look up. Look, it's black there.
Literally, as you come for the home straight, it's just this huge black cloud.
Yeah, it was-
like,
like something out of Noah's Ark.
Do you think there needs to be some sort of contingency for like when Q3 can't be fulfilled?
No, because
No,
that was
no,
obvious.
You think
I
the idea that one lap?
I enjoyed that. I found it actually quite amusing that there was this massive grey cloud in the sky and nobody had
No common sense prevailed.
No
did
common
it?
sense. Oh, we should probably get our cars out pretty quickly.
Lando sat there just going.
Just sitting there, just fiddling with their pens and whatnot in the garage. So I think the consequences are fair.
They've done quite well, I think. Aston Martin, fair play to them.
Mixes up the grid as well because we knew that if Perez had got a lap in, he would not be starting from where he is.
Do you think they're going to do a Haas and just slowly make their way?
Yes.
They'll look. I mean, realistically, the best they can hope for today. I mean, Alonso will probably put in a shift and maybe finish like 6th, but they're gonna drop down. I think Stroll will be lucky to get 1, maybe 2 points.
It's probably helped them out in terms of where they might finish in the constructors, though. If they can pick up points in the top 10,
They could do a double pointed today, it'd be big, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So that does mean that Lance Stroll has to stay on the track, which
Oh man, if they take each other out.
I'm going to ask for some interesting predictions in a second. Not actually for top 3 as we usually do, but Harry says, I'm a pretty new fan, I can't lie. Sprints are good, however, I don't get why they're only on select races.
I also have no answer. Does anyone know why?
I'm pretty sure it was an elected process.
Okay.
And
you had to bid for it?
Yeah, you had to bid for it. But also, if your stands didn't have the capacity to do it, because it turns over another 500,000 people of a weekend. So if you literally don't have the infrastructure around the stand to do it, like certain races don't have the ability to turf that many people in and out.
Yeah.
And I also think probably if it was every single weekend, I think Formula One would. It
would become a bit like IndyCar, wouldn't it?
It just would be. I think it'd be quite boring.
I agree.
I think we could do with 2 more, personally. I really do enjoy them, but there is like Matisse says, there's something missing from them. Like there's no jeopardy.
Do you think the drivers like them?
Max is very outspoken about not liking them.
Yeah. I think drivers where the Grand Prix and the 70 laps is their focus, whereas I think Hülkenberg and drivers like that really do like them. I think AlphaTauri, Haas, even Aston Martin, they probably do. There's a lot more to be gained from race time and actual time in the car in a competitive scenario than there is from doing time in training.
3 massive points for Yuki yesterday, finishing 6th. Huge. I mean, they're on the back of Williams now. AlphaTauri out of nowhere. I mean, if they continue to be quick and pick up something today, they could be on the back of Williams, which you would be thinking about, with how Albon's performed this season. So I think the sprints you're right, they offer an opportunity to the teams that don't score so highly over the season.
Because Lewis will be cursing it because now he's almost a win.
That's what I was going to ask.
Away.
Is it prediction wise for Perez? Is it 2nd place
finish
in the championship?
I think today's the last chance.
Yeah,
for Lewis.
Yeah.
The last chance. He has to do a big outscore of Checo. Doesn't he?
If Sergio is 2nd or 3rd, then that's game over. That's 2nd in the championship done.
Yeah.
I don't think he will get to 2nd or 3rd.
No.
Where do you think he'll
Maybe
finish?
I'm just hoping he won't. Maybe I'm just living in hope.
What have you made of Checo this season? Because he's had a pretty.
It's a prime example of being overshadowed. It's this whole thing of you are with the best driver out there, and you're always going to be compared with the fact that you should be in the same car. The problem is the way, and we've seen this in Checo with other car styles, like the Mercedes style of car. Checo is very good when he was in Force India.
Yeah,
like very good driver, and he does a lot with the car. And in fact, even down to 2021, where he was battling Hamilton for 2nd in the championship. Sergio is a competent driver. He's very, very good, but he can't drive the way Max drives. And the Red Bull car is designed for Max. At the end of the day, all cliches aside, I think he's just he's a victim of circumstance in this. In the fact that if he was the one that was performing and had knocked out 10 races in a row, they'd probably. The way I understand it is with the dive and squat of the Red Bull car, it's very much pivoted towards dive, which Max prefers, whereas Sergio prefers for it to squat more. Okay. So the way the car's moving through, Max can throw it in, knowing full well he can handle this, whereas Sergio has got to take that 10th out and actually doctor the car around. So for me, victim of circumstance.
And
should we go to Coylan?
Yeah, let's go to Coylan actually. Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody. How are we doing today?
Good, mate.
Not too bad.
Something funny, Jamie?
No, I love. I'm not going to do it.
No panic. No, just a few things from the grid. We'll go to the racing side first. There was a reported issue with George Russell's Mercedes, but they went to investigate, as you see on the stream, and it just turns out it was just looking around the nose, make sure everything's okay. Everything is good for him. On the other side of things, there was a very funny kind of coming together between Martin Brundle and Machine Gun Kelly on the grid where he tried to interview him.
I just saw that.
And it was.
We had no audio, so I couldn't work out what he was saying.
I'm sure you'll catch it on social media later. Make sure to keep a look out for it. It was.
Although, what the hell was Machine Gun Kelly wearing, by the way? It was like a yellow leotard.
Is he dating Megan Fox?
No, they've broken up now.
Finally, as well.
Why do I know that?
You're like, nah, they've broken up. My God, get with it.
He was talking to Bernie Ecclestone as well on the grid.
Oh.
And he asked Bernie, he said, "Oh, it's been an expensive month for you with His Majesty's Revenue and Customs." And he goes, all shocked, and he goes, "Why? What happened to them?" Typical Bernie.
Man of the
I
moment,
miss
Felipe Massa.
so much in that Williams. Him and Bottas.
Oh, Williams do so great with like
Those were the
Massa, Latifi. I mean, you name, they've just got the goats in their cars, haven't they?
Oh dear, I miss him.
What are you guys' thoughts on Massa's legal dispute?
Oh, get over it.
I mean, he
It's
was in a
never
Ferrari,
gonna
Joe.
Give it a break. It's never. Yeah, I know, but it's never good. Imagine if they went back and overturned a championship.
It would open up such a huge can of worms.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Get over it. No, silly.
I think
Come
he should be
on.
going for Timo Glock, personally. I don't know why he's trying to...
No, do something else with your time. There's not. You're not getting any success out of that.
Yeah,
at all.
you're not
But he'll
retrospectively
keep
getting the
trying.
title.
He'll
Yeah.
keep trying.
If he wants.
Eric says how drivers finish in the sprint should be how they start on the grid on a Sunday. I agree.
Yep.
And you have a question: do sprint races have points? Yes, they do. They do have points in them.
So first is 8th and it works its way down from there.
Yeah, slightly less points than the race, but
Like we saw yesterday, it makes a big difference if
For the
you're
smaller teams.
battling second, third,
probably
fourth.
why Max doesn't like it, because he has to work twice as hard to get the same points that he was going to get.
But then for Max, a lot of the time, it means it's a 30-point weekend. Like,
Yeah.
even if he has a bad weekend, he's still taking away a win plus 5 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or yesterday, Lando just moved out of the way.
It's quite sad that Leclerc
That's
just not
quite
even going
nice
to fight him on the first corner.
This is your favourite track, isn't it?
It is indeed. Will it be today? Probably not. Just because I don't feel like anybody's going to catch Max. Like
No one's going to catch
No
him.
one's
But
gonna
Lewis,
catch him,
I think
but-
Lewis can climb.
I don't know. Like yesterday's thrown me off with the Mercedes a little bit. Their straight line speed was just shocking.
Yeah.
But do you think that's tyre deg?
It could be, but I don't know. It just that Yuki. Oh, that
I was
just-
so happy because
It was nice for
Yuki
Yuki,
deserves
but
it.
honestly, for us, I needed Hamilton to pick up serious points so we could keep in this battle with Perez. I do feel like it's not really feasible now.
But that's why the points in the sprint then I guess do help some people, because you still get something at least.
Yeah.
And sometimes it is just between 2, 3, 4 points that you need.
I think maybe 25 to 18 is maybe too big a jump in terms
do you
of
think
first.
so?
Yeah,
Would you have
I bring
25
up
to 20?
I bring up classic scoring all the time, and like when we had essentially 10 down to 1.
Yeah, I agree.
I think if you do put together 10 wins in a row, you've got such an advantage. And even if your second and thirds are fighting, even if you take it down to like 5 points instead of 7, like over time that's going to decrease. Like you just saw that there. Red Bull have double Mercedes points this year.
Yeah.
Max has won it on its own.
Yeah.
Without Checo,
Like
he'd
you
have
could
won
take
the-
Checo's
the
points out, he
constructors.
still beats
Yeah, it's
Mercedes.
true. It's
You know,
true.
Ferrari weren't that far behind Mercedes, which is surprising.
Yeah, it feels like we've had a much
really
worse
surprising
season.
because you don't expect it to be third,
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah, I think maybe the points are just that little bit too big a gap, and finishing first gives you it should give you some advantage, of course. You should get the most points, but maybe 7 points plus if you win the sprint as well, 8 points, 9 points.
Yeah.
That's too big a jump.
Would you put it from 18 to 20?
Yeah,
Yeah.
or 25-20 and do it that way.
Yeah. Just do it that way.
Something along those lines.
If you win the race, you can't get fastest lap.
Yeah, I mean that could be a stipulation.
Yeah.
That would make it more interesting for second, third, and fourth,
So
or as opposed
Yeah,
to
that
the
is
Red Bull
actually-
being 15 seconds ahead, pitting, and then doing the fastest
Yeah,
lap.
yeah. Which Max has tried to do
Which is-
multiple
yeah.
times.
Does anyone not think Max is going to win today? Okay, so how many seconds is he going to win by? I'm going 24 seconds.
16. Don't know. That's the number that came to
16.
14. Silence.
me. The number that comes to you, just say it.
18.
There we go.
18. Yeah.
All even numbers.
It's this track. Yeah.
Thing is, I love Sao Paulo. It's such an awesome track. Like just turn one on its own is
It is.
amazing. Like I was watching some old races, and there was the battle with Schumacher and Raikkonen, Mercedes versus Lotus, and it's just amazing, like wheel to wheel driving,
Back and forth.
Yeah, all the way through. And this is the sort of track that really offers.
Forget
that.
how good Raikkonen actually was. He was
Any car,
unbelievable.
any
Yeah.
car, Raikkonen was
This
fantastic.
guy, he was cold.
Yep. Oh,
personality was
his
very-
radio outtakes are
Yeah.
some of the best.
Some of the best, 100%.
I know what I'm doing. Stop talking to me.
Kimmy, yeah, what a ledge.
It's like Mazepin, but with the talent.
Yes.
Have to make that clear.
Mazza spin.
Yeah,
Is that
Mazepin.
what we used to call him?
What a guy,
What a
man.
guy.
There's a compilation video of all the drivers ripping into Nikita Mazepin
Over the radio.
over the radio over the course of a season, and just every single one of them, not one of them doesn't swear at least once.
Yeah.
What's this jazzy wheel going on then?
It's not good. I see so much on there I don't want to do.
Did you do this yesterday?
Yeah, we did.
You did do this yesterday.
Yeah,
How did it go? What did you get?
I got given talk in slow motion for a round.
We had this during the World Cup. I remember it well, but it was a lot more dangerous. There was a chili on this. And it was
Oh, I'm in the mood for a bit, chilly.
no, it wasn't a normal chili.
Greasy
it was
chips as
called
well.
it was called death sauce, and I had death sauce, so I did it. Robbie gave me like a full-on,
Oh wow!
good amount of it.
Oh, like the bomb stuff.
It's honestly takes you out. It didn't have any milk on standby. So what did I do? I threw up in the production room.
No, that
I
bad.
was off camera, yep, for a good 5 minutes. It was insane.
How we do it? What's
And
the
then it's
rules for
banned
this
from
today then?
studio.
I'm not actually sure.
The way we did it is every 3 or 5 laps you make a prediction of where drivers are going to be
I
in
think
order,
let's do a
and
few
then
more
the
than
one
three.
who's most wrong gets to do it.
I think let's do a few more than 3 because there's a lot of laps.
How many laps are in it?
A lot.
Yeah.
70,
70,
70.
It's not a sprint.
It's a tiny little
true, yeah.
circuit.
5 laps?
Should we do pit stops as well? Also, person further,
I think
furthest
you know what,
away
I
from
think
the
we
pit
should-
stop time.
I think pit stops, whoever is furthest away has to spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pit stops one's
I think that's
Yeah,
a good way of
I'm
doing it.
cool with it.
Because then you're under pressure.
Any reason for me not to dance samba
It's
is
71
fine
laps.
by me.
71 laps, yeah, that's intense.
Yeah, we're not doing it every 3 laps. it's
No,
71
that's
laps.
insane. we won't even get to see the racing.
The wheel
Every
will
time
just.
you stand up, oh, we're back down here.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Yeah, well, let's
the
do
boards?
pit stops.
Have
Yeah,
you got pens?
it does that really. I know this is a little bit nerdy of me, but it does that really satisfying thing where you squish the air in and then it sort of like slides around on top. Anyone else do that? Just me?
It's just you.
Do you know what I mean?
Never
No,
heard of
how
it.
I see it is like a talking,
Some sort of Pixar character. Thank
That's
you.
how I saw it. Need a smile.
All right.
Do some
wow.
predictions.
We will. Let's do some predictions.
Okay.
What are our predictions?
Top 3
Top 3.
Yeah.
What, for the end?
for the end.
All right.
For the
I've got a dud pen.
But wait, so it's Max, Charles, Lance, Fernando,
Lewis,
5th.
George. Is that right? I don't know.
It's on the
I'll get it up.
it's on the tab on there.
Oh no, Lando's 6th. Sorry. I got it, mate. It's all right.
You got it, yeah?
Yeah. So it's Verstappen, Leclerc, Stroll, Alonso, Hamilton, Norris, Sainz, Russell, Perez, Piastri, and then some other people that will not win.
Hoping for a podium for the GOAT Alonso. There's Armin in the
Yeah.
chat. I hope Mercedes got their balance right as well, it's being said.
Are we doing fastest lap as well?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, fastest lap. Anything else?
Not that I'm looking over like
We'll do
someone
that
that watches, but man,
now.
you're a RedBull fan, aren't you?
You do your thing. There's a distinct
Am I-
lack of Ferrari over here.
Am I obvious as that person at school? What were they doing?
This is tough.
Oh, it's fastest lap is obvious.
Got it.
This is tough, you know.
I've got it.
Then-
Because Perez is starting so far back.
I don't think it matters because they haven't got to worry about conflicting strategy.
And fastest lap.
Fast.
And are we doing first pit stop?
First
No.
pit stop.
Like just whoever is the first, apart from
What about
accident,
driver of the day?
Oh yeah, we should do driver of the day.
We have to probably do that.
driver of the day.
Oh, I can't think for. All right, let me
Oh, I'm being painfully positive here.
go with. This is tough.
Oh,
man.
really?
Actually, no, that can't.
Come on, why
no,
don't
there must be.
why don't you put someone else that's not a Red Bull in there?
Oh, has he got 3 Red Bulls in the front three?
I've got
somehow.
two drivers. I've got Red Bull 1, 2, and 3 as well.
Fair enough.
1, 2, 3.
Oh dear, I'm gonna regret this, I'm sure.
Oh, here we go. The titles. You know we're getting close when the
Danny
title
Rick.
music comes out.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to change that.
And driver of the day.
Quillen, we got another pen, bro.
I'm gonna give it.
My pleasure.
Okay.
I'm going to put first pit
there's
anyway,
no
just because
You like doing that.
gambling addiction.
I've made my decisions. Don't copy me.
I haven't copied you.
I know you're copying
I'm very
me.
nervous though.
You're copying
About
me.
whether or not this is.
Quick.
Yeah, I've gone with it regardless. It's too
Ooh. Ooh, what did I put?
I know you've gone with Ferrari on podium anyway.
I have done that, correct.
So have I.
Oh, that rare
Yes.
sight.
All right. Go
Don't
on.
know why. All right, you go first.
Am I going first?
Yeah.
Okay. I've gone for Max in first, Charles in second, Lewis in third, fastest lap. Who did I put? Checo.
That's random.
I don't know why I've put that actually. That's strange.
We enjoy that, mate.
Driver of the day, Daniel Ricciardo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Recovery drive. Well, not recovery drive, just a good drive.
I've gone
Get into
with-
the points.
I've gone with Verstappen.
Yeah.
Lando.
Lando in second.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we were in the top.
Yeah, exactly. And then I've gone Leclerc in third. And
Interesting.
fastest lap I've gone with Verstappen.
You're
And
not
driver of the day I've gone Lando. No.
Not backing your boy Lewis.
No.
We're
they-
quite similar then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
After what I saw yesterday, I'm a little bit concerned about Mercedes, so I just need to
Interesting.
leave it.
So then, for my first, I've done Max. Then I've done Charles Leclerc. Third, Lando Norris. And then the fastest lap, Max. And driver of the day, Lando.
Okay.
Mm.
Yuki in first.
Oh, second.
Lance
He
Stroll
was
for
good.
third. Right.
He was good.
So I've gone Verstappen, Norris, and Perez, and then fastest lap Verstappen, driver of the day Daniel Ricciardo, and pit stop's going to be like
Surely
18.
if Perez makes podium,
Yeah.
driver of the day.
Yeah, but no, because Daniel Rick.
Have
Have you seen that smile?
The love, yeah. You just wanted to shout out the love.
Who did you say driver of the day? I missed that.
Daniel Rick.
You got with Danny as well? How funny.
This is what I was talking about, like the classic stuff,
He's got Perez on the podium.
like a Lacey versus Schumacher.
It is
Oh,
a
it
great
was so
circuit.
good yesterday. We were mentioning like Hakkinen, a Lacey, Berger, and like drivers of that era, and Tom just went.
Didn't that? Oh, really? It was
Born in 2004, not a clue.
born in 2004. Oh my God,
I love a 2000 baby.
that's crazy. It was you and the kids
Logan
yesterday,
not
then, wasn't
last,
it?
so that's big.
Yeah, I think Ricciardo could recover and get himself.
Do
a
we
Yeah,
think?
from 17th,
Do we
come
think
upwards.
Bottas will lose his lap record today?
Yes. I think Verstappen should push for that.
It was a very quick
was very
time.
good.
Just to motivate himself.
It was
What's
an
the what's
unbelievable.
time?
Oh, I don't have it at the top of my head.
I'll
Can you
bring
get
it.
it, Quillen?
What's the lap record?
What's
Quillen?
Bottas's lap record here? 11, 10, 11?
It's 1 minute 10.3 from Valtteri Bottas in 2018.
Yeah,
So-
1:10.3.
So
That's
they got to
qualifying
find
pace.
They got to find 2/10 from somewhere.
That's qualifying
Yeah.
pace. It'll be at the end of the race if they do it. Thank you, Quillen.
They
Lando
said
and
George
Lewis.
Russell's penalty. So is that a penalty from where he is, or will that be served during the race?
Oh, I
Has
missed.
he been?
Oh, did he get
yeah,
pinged
it,
for
it
yesterday?
It said penalty underneath his name.
That
They
must
were
be
investigating.
We'll
him,
go
weren't
back
they?
to
So-
Quillen on this
Quillen
one.
on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I should mention there was 2 pace grid penalties for Russell, for Gasly and for Ocon for their games they were playing come out of pit heads on Friday evening qualifying.
Russell, Gasly, and Ocon.
I think the other thing that
Two of those definitely didn't need penalties, did they? To be.
the thing I don't like about the sprint is qualifying feels an eternity ago, and I can't. We've had a qualifying
that's-
and
We've
a
had
race,
another
since then, and
qualifying
I
since
can't.
then.
You
I
can't
can't
even
remember who's
qualifying.
what. And it is. That's something they need to figure out
Yeah.
because it's too. Do
gap
do
is
it or
too
do the
much.
sprint on the Friday, on qualify on the Saturday, whatever. But it's too like whoa. I'm
But
lost.
then that really doesn't benefit rookie drivers at all. Like you get FP1 and then that's it. You're into qualifying.
sprint.
Just to interject just because I want to do it before we start the race. How do we actually feel Lance Stroll is feeling right now? Because they just they just had
Terrified.
a camera on
He's
him,
booking it.
and he is about
More
to go.
pressure than Perez.
He is.
Yeah, I'm interested to know what people think.
He is bricking it. It will not be a stroll in the park. You like that? Yeah. It's good.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I love dad jokes.
Brilliant. With a bang.
There you are. See, look, now we're really cooking.
There you go.
Now we're really
Fireworks
cooking.
night.
Yeah, it's
This is just. So it was worth coming in for those last 10 seconds. Thank you both, Jamie. If you could give me one now, that'd be lovely, mate.
Oh, it's going to be really explosive.
Oh, here we go, everybody. Here we bloody go.
I feel a little bit dirty now.
No, but I think Stroll is. I think he's very nervous because he knows that
Oh, he didn't get away.
No, it's.
Formation.
That's Fernando.
formation lap.
Fernando's
Fernando's
that, but,
Can you imagine if it wasn't?
Wait, is that
but Fernando didn't get away.
Yeah, it's great.
There's
great
something.
practice for the start, isn't it?
You're right, Talia. Something did look weird there.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they're going the softs. Yeah.
If you
I'm
just,
surprised.
do you know what would be funny? If you
Double
don't get
soft.
away on the formation lap, you have to start wherever you end up.
Who was it? Yuki a couple of races ago. His car conked out during the formation lap.
It committed
In
suicide
America,
on the
was it?
formation lap, yeah.
That's one way to put it.
That's mad.
Oh, it did. It was awful.
It just,
Like, the car realised it was now for Tauri and just went, nah, I'm done.
I reject performance.
10th place. Who's stealing the last point? I'm gonna stick with it. Danny Rick.
Danny Rick.
Danny Rick.
Just to pile on the
gonna go
pressure in the
against-
sort of Red Bull ecosystem, yeah.
Or Stroll maybe.
Well, Danny Rick's just.
Oh no!
Oh my days! Are you
and that's
kidding
Charles
me?
Leclerc.
Our predictions.
Hold on.
Our predictions mean nothing.
Hold on.
How's that feel?
Wait. No, we need to see what happened. What the?
This is at the horseshoe.
That can't be driver error.
Jamie,
It
tell
has
us
to be
a lot.
car, doesn't it?
I'm keeping it in, bro.
Yeah, he's out of the race.
That is a disaster for Ferrari. What did we just
No, he's kicked
No,
up.
they were
Oh no, it's. Oh
trying
no.
to
Oh no.
warm the tyres up.
No, he didn't slide. His front wing's gone.
Thank you, Crofty. That is incredibly insightful. Oh,
Did he just go off on the formation?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
trying to warm his tyres up.
We were just talking about this. I can't.
What's he saying on the radio?
Yo, this team are fantastic. It doesn't matter when.
I lost the
It doesn't
hydraulics.
matter where. They just always
I
deliver.
lost the hydraulics.
They
Why am I
just-
so unlucky?
Oh my days. They just always deliver.
Oh, don't manifest that into yourself.
They always deliver.
The hydraulics will include the...
They always deliver.
Oh wow!
God.
Oh my god! What's he doing?
He
Oh
crashed
my
like if
God.
he was pushing for first in a race.
Hey, look, at the end of the day, you'd rather him do it now because that was clearly going to happen during the race.
Yeah.
You'd rather him do
Yeah,
it
I
now.
mean, we had it
Then not
with
during
Nico
the race.
Hulkenberg, didn't we?
Huh?
Hulkenberg in last race, he lost
Yeah.
his hydraulics.
You'd rather it happen rather than go to all the other cars.
My days.
Ferrari, the team that just keep on giving.
Literally. Doesn't matter when.
Giving
where.
points to other people, yeah.
It is Christmas soon.
Who wants to address their Charles in second place? Anyone?
I had them in third. Should probably change that now.
I don't. He's going to have to go straight into the pit, I'd imagine. So
No,
he's going to.
he's gone on the runoff, hasn't he?
Is that not him?
That's
No,
that's
it's not.
Valtteri.
Oh, sorry, that's
No,
Bottas.
he's off.
He's done.
He
Not coming back.
went into the runoff.
Finished. Not coming back at all.
Well,
By the
that's
time he
fine.
comes back, the race speed.
It's not unlucky.
Just
I mean,
put this in perspective now. Lance Stroll is technically starting on the front row.
Lance Stroll is second. All right,
Oh,
three,
I can't believe
4,
this.
5
Let's go
lights.
racing!
And it's go, go, go.
I'm in a real mood.
Oh, look, they've...
Lando right up.
Look at Stroll! Look at Stroll! Look how slow he is! Oh my days! He didn't
Oh, crash! Contact already.
Could be Danny.
Hulkenberg.
Oh no, no, can, sorry.
It's a Haas.
It's a Haas.
And another one. There's another one as
That's
well.
a safety car,
On the
100%.
front row was honestly one of the most.
Yeah, that was so slow.
That was actually sad.
Oh, it's Albon and Magnussen.
That was actually sad to see.
The tyres come off, so they're going to have to safety car it,
Did you see
100%.
Stroll on the front row? That
Yeah,
was
mental
just- he didn't
safety car.
move. He actually didn't even move.
Is that Lando Norris up in second?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
because
then it's that Lewis Hamilton third.
Has Perez just
the Aston Martins just did not.
They can't work out where they are.
They don't know
Perez.
where they should
No,
be.
they don't know where
Yeah.
They're all going to say that they had the.
They're all
They're
gonna-
3 abreast here.
Well, no. It's obvious that Lance Stroll's in that position. I imagine that's Lance, not Fernando. I think Fernando overtook
Well, there's
Lance.
oh,
So it's 3 out.
3.
so K-Mags,
Oh my god.
Oh, that could,
And
they could
Alex
red
Albon.
flag
Look
this.
at all the cars there.
Wow.
red flag because that's
2 cars, they're
red
going to
flag
red
on
flag
turn
it.
1.
So we've
Yeah.
lost 4 cars inside the first.
Yeah, the barrier's
2
broken, so they'll
corners.
have to red
1
flag
in
it.
formation lap and 3 cars in the first corner.
Don't wave at the fans.
16
Why is
cars
he
left.
waving?
Well, it's K-Mags.
But
That's what he does.
I like Kevin Magnussen.
Well, this has been interesting.
Anyway,
Alex
so they've got
Albon must be...
17
Predictions,
cars
anyone?
left.
Wow.
Yeah, they have to red flag this, surely. I think the
Oh my
barrier's
day,
snapped.
that's a lot. Yeah.
Wow, he's ripped the back off.
That's really bad.
Oh my, that's a lot. We'll be here for a while.
Yeah.
Amazing
at
start by
Stroll,
Lance
look.
Stroll.
Look.
I mean, he's not even
just
pointing the
doesn't
right
it?
way.
he's not even straight.
Oh my days.
Oh my God, that is the slowest start from both
Both
Astons.
Aston Martins just did not belong.
Lando
Lando's
Norris.
done well. Oh,
That's amazing
No,
from
Fernando
Lando.
Alonso,
Oh, there's a tyre, that
yeah,
hits.
the tyre came flying.
Yeah.
The tyre hits the back, I think, of the other Haas.
Yeah, look at and they both
They
get.
got picked off either side.
oh.
Ouch.
Was that a fail by Albon?
Oh, God.
Very,
The
very
whole of the back
That
of the
looked like
car
a
comes
rear
off.
failure.
We'll see it now.
We'll see, maybe better at this
Yeah.
angle.
The whole of the back of his car
Got
comes
off to a
off.
great start.
He does.
Albon. Round the outside.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh, both the Hasses. He's touched Hulkenberg, which has pulled him into Magnussen.
Yeah.
That's not cheap, that.
No.
Yeah, you see, he hits Hulkenberg first, and then
And there goes the tyre.
And the tyre hits, if they pan left, we'll see the tyre hits the other.
wow.
Anyway, that was explosive.
Everyone's favourite Esteban Ocon.
Wow, what a dramatic start to that. So this would be the... Oof. Yeah, look at that.
If you're K-Mags, you're annoyed at that.
So
That's-
Piastri's wing is broken, he's out the race.
It's actually
Piastri as well.
That's what they've just said.
Piastri.
That's what it's
Yeah,
just
it
said.
did just say that.
I'm just keeping an eye on Piastri. It is. He gets hit in the
he
back.
Gets, yeah, he gets a little bit of a.
So that's going to be
so
four cars
he's
out.
taking his rear wing. Yeah.
5 cars, including Leclerc.
No,
There's the
four.
tyre.
Four.
There's 3 in this one.
Oh, right.
Let's go.
Oh, it hits Sonoda.
Should we go to Coylham?
Yeah. Not yet.
My God.
Okay, so just to note on Oscar Piastri, I heard he's out of the race. Just heard there now because the rear wing is broken. But what we see here, obviously, with the pit lane in Interlagos, the way it goes down past turn 3, we mightn't actually get a red flag here, but a very lengthy safety car, because what they're doing is they're going through the pit lane to allow the marshals and everybody freely to clear up the damage or the
I think I
domestic
prefer
turn
a
one.
red
So
flag because then you
hopefully,
keep racing.
well, I just
No, it is red.
It's red flag now.
Red
No,
flag.
it's red now, yeah.
Yeah, I'd prefer that.
You think
I
you prefer a
disagree.
red flag?
I don't like red flags.
No, do
I do in this situation.
If they can safely get them through the pit lane, though, then great.
Yeah, but then you're just totting down laps that are not doing anything. Red flag it and then get back to racing.
Yeah, but they take so long to get going again, Reds. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Right, so we've definitely Albon, Leclerc, and
It's like a while to
Magnussen.
clean up.
How is Albon still below Leclerc? Leclerc didn't
I
make
can't
it to the
sense of any of
start.
this. So Hamilton's up to 3rd, Norris is in 2nd, Alonso to Stroll, to Russell, to Perez, to Sainz.
This is
He's
not
running-
Charles Leclerc's season, is it?
He's running back to the pits. I don't...
Last season it was. But I said this last time. There's clearly something going on. I mean, I know that it was hydraulics, but there's just something obviously going on. in the
I
series.
think Ferrari, in terms of drivers, they have the issue that they have to try too hard, and they end up overcompensating a lot of the time. But that could be like with Hulkenberg in the last race, and the rear just gives up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, of course. That is the car failure.
Wow.
Just drop to silence.
So is
for a
Leclerc
minute.
not confirmed out yet?
No, he's out. He's as in he's
Yeah,
out.
He's
start
out.
the
He's
race.
just
He's out
trotting
of the
back.
car.
Yeah,
He's
that
trotting
was
back
him.
to the
But
pits.
they're not going to try and...
I don't know if
save
you're
them,
not
they
supposed to
can't.
touch the car. Oh no, you are
You
allowed
are
to touch
allowed
the red
to.
flag, but you shouldn't be able to touch the car under a red flag. That's the other thing that annoys me about red flags.
Okay.
Is that all your I mean, it's not so relevant in this case. But if you're midway through a
Strategic
race,
advantage, yeah.
you can get a massive strategic advantage for somebody
Coylham.
pinning it in the wall. Let's go to Coylham.
Yeah, to just touch it on Leclerc, he is out because technically they can't get the car because the car is off
Okay.
in the circuit,
Okay,
so
yeah,
they can't bring it back to the garage.
Yeah.
A very similar thing happened, if you remember last year at the British Grand Prix when George Russell got out after Guan Yu Zhou had that massive accident. He had an argument with the FIA saying, I got out of the car, but the FIA won't let him restart because they said, well, you left the car there. You can't bring the car back. If you could drive it back, no problem, but that's
Right.
the issue. So Leclerc's out.
So if Charles Leclerc could drive his car back, he would have.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would still be in the race.
So Piastri is down 6 places. Hulkenberg is down 4. Big jump up
Yeah,
for
look,
Joe
there's the
Guan
Ferrari,
Yu,
it's on the grass.
Yeah.
and big jump for Lando Norris as well.
Car will not be involved.
Hmm.
Wow. Don't park there.
And Yuki Tsunoda's made up 6 places.
Yeah, that's madness.
Verstappen just didn't have a clue what went on at all. He was already gone.
He was already four turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, why am I having a red flag?
Norris is going to be thinking,
wrong.
I've got a chance to take the race lead here. If he's quick off the mark on the restart, it's going to be a standing start. He'll be on the front row. This could be interesting.
It's not looking too bad, podium for him.
It's going to be a while. I think they're going to. It's going to be a while.
Amazing work for the Aston Martins. They've already both lost positions.
Yeah.
Oh, seeing them.
No, they haven't. Fernando
Yeah. Alonso's still in place.
Seeing them in the front on the front row there was just honestly, it was just bleak.
But then,
Pointing sideways.
but why? What's Fernando thinking he's doing?
I had no idea.
Like, all you're going to do is cut up Stroll. Oh, that's a mess.
That's expensive.
I mean, the
particularly
tyre
for
is under
Williams.
the car.
Oh God.
That car is basically totaled.
I don't think it's coming back out, is it?
No, I don't think
No.
so. Wow. What a start.
Did you guys see that Nick De Vries had the highest cost per car per lap of any Formula One driver?
Nick.
Nick
Really?
De Vries.
Out of Latifi and all these massive...
Because they have a longer... They spent longer
Oh,
in
of course,
Formula
yes.
One. De Vries has
He
10
literally was
races.
fired in 10
and the amount of damage he put through the
Done.
car.
Yeah.
But currently he's matched only by Logan Sargent, who has put more damage into the car than Nick De Vries.
That's insane.
We stayed out of trouble there,
Like, in
Sergeant.
terms of millions per lap. Yeah, it's incredible.
What an expensive driver.
Well, I do like race starts. So that's the one good thing about red flags. It is exciting when exciting than when they start again behind a safety car.
We get a reverse of yesterday as well with Verstappen on pole and Norris second.
Yeah.
Which could be interesting in terms of going into that first corner and Norris being on
Having
the
inside line.
Yeah.
I think it's an advantage actually, or can be an advantage if you start second. It's one of those few tracks where
I love all the photographers, sorry to interrupt, getting in Charles Leclerc's face as he's trying to walk back. Look at them all trying to take photos of him.
He's
leave me
lost.
alone.
Also, what are you going to get from that picture?
Yeah, he's got his helmet on.
Yeah, he's got his helmet on, you can't even see his face.
There was no mechanism to stop a race or slow it down back then. Oh, we're talking about back in the day when Martin Brundle was relevant.
What do you think of that fight for that final podium spot? Do you think it'll be Perez maybe?
Perez will be on a longer strategy now.
Yeah.
And
Perez will be up there, won't he?
Because I think those Aston Martins are just sitting ducks. They'll be overtaken by hopefully Russell, Perez, maybe Sainz. What's your hopes for Sainz now? It's the only driver you got left in this thing.
Oh dear. It's going to be a weekend of a maximum of about 6 points for us.
I'm set up. If Ricardo has the drive of his
Give us a
career
hug,
so
mate.
far, he'll get driver of the day.
Oh, he's all dressed up.
I came here all happy today.
You know, and look what's happened.
I feel like a child in my full kit.
Every week this happens to you. And the one
I
time
know,
they did win,
thank you,
wasn't here.
Matisse.
And you wasn't here when they won.
I know, I was asleep. I was in America asleep the one time we had some really nice success. What's my hope? My hope for Sainz is he goes and wins this thing. The realism is he probably finishes 7th. I don't think he'll get past Alonso, but he probably will get past Stroll. So I think he'll maybe score 6 points. 6 points, man. We're going to get caught by McLaren.
Yeah.
Again,
we're lucky
it'll be
with
another
Piastri,
disaster
yeah.
for
Piastri's
Ferrari
out.
with that
Piastri's
as
out.
well. I can't see points for Piastri or Ricardo actually.
Ricardo's got a long way to go. Piastri's got a long... I don't think Piastri might not come back out.
He might not know. He had a bit of...
The red flag
rear
probably
damage.
benefits him, to be
But
honest.
you can't fix a rear wing in a normal pit stop, but if you've got a red flag,
Yeah.
you've got time.
Yeah.
Again,
Do you think you should be allowed? You don't,
No. I think the car should arrive for a red flag the way... And leave, from the red flag the way it arrived.
Not stripped down to its constituent parts like that.
Yeah, it's because I understand it's a race stop, but it's not a race end. It's just a stop in the middle of a race. So I'm not into that so much.
Maybe the best way to do this is to give them no warning as to when we're going racing again. So say, listen,
That's a good point.
We're
That's
gonna give
fun.
we're going to give you 10 seconds. So that's just
Matisse,
enough
that's-
time
Yeah,
to
I
clear
like
everybody
that,
out of the way.
That's
If you want to
'cause
go in the garage, you go in the garage.
best
Then
idea
you
you
Start
can come
doing
up
your
with.
thing,
Yeah.
start doing your thing, but as soon as we're
Then
live,
you
that's
can't
it.
do
Yeah.
massive
You're either here or
in-depth.
not.
Yeah, literally.
Look how happy you are. That's the best idea I've ever heard.
It's good, isn't it? It'll be fun as well.
Did you think of that on the spot?
Just now.
Neither Aston Martin has
now.
done well there at all.
I think it'd be hilarious.
I can't believe how good that idea is.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's health and safety, everybody gets off, so you give them 10 seconds, but no more than that. And everybody just goes.
God,
Tyre.
that tyre hits about 4 cars. Wacky racers.
It kicks up off Hulkenberg and hits Sonoda.
Yeah, I know, it's mental. I still don't feel like we've had a great view of sort of actually
we
what
haven't.
happened
No,
or
we
really,
haven't.
no.
or who
We
was in
wanna
the
see that.
wrong.
I think the car's behind.
You got the 2 Hasses there,
Yeah.
and you've got Albon here.
So we'll see
It's-
Albon overtake Hulkenberg here on the
So
right.
it's Hulkenberg's front wheel hits Albon's
Oh,
back
just
there.
got sandwiched. There's nowhere to go.
I don't think it's Hulkenberg's fault.
I think
to
it's
be
Albon.
It's definitely not, because he can't go anywhere.
Who's on the left? Who's on the left? Because it feels like the guy
K-Mag
on
is
the
a
left.
passenger in all this. Like,
Oh, it might be
Nico
Ocon.
Hulkenberg got pinched from both sides.
It might be Ocon. Oh, God, where's he going?
No, Ocon's behind
No,
those.
this
Yeah,
is
Ocon's
the
behind.
no.
Okay,
He's.
Ocon's
I think
fine.
it's Albon. Albon goes into him.
it's Albon's rear wheel and Hulkenberg's front wheel, and it's kicked him into Magnussen.
Yeah,
Here's another angle. I think.
And this is Danny Rick.
this is right.
So this is right. Yeah, this will be right
So
behind.
he's
it.
going to receive a wheel on the chassis in a second. Then it kicks up now and it hits there.
Yeah, I mean, it's lucky it doesn't hit his head. Jesus Christ, those tyres are like.
Yeah, they're heavy stuff.
You can imagine that, seeing a tyre coming straight towards your head.
I mean,
That's
this start from
Mario-
Norris
Mario.
is
This is great by Norris.
unbelievable. Max Verstappen
there he is, up to
already a
second.
second and a half away.
I love Lando.
And there they are driving away, and the crash has just happened behind.
Have you seen people have started calling Lando, instead of Lando Norris, Lando No Wins?
That's not,
Not
fair,
nice.
is it?
That's
so
not very,
cruel.
That's not very nice at all.
And he's not going to get one anytime
See,
soon
he
because
does-
of Max.
This is a
does
nice
really need to get a
example
win,
with Lewis and Lando there. Both of them got the spatial awareness. Lewis is coming up from the high point and Lando's gone late into the corner, and they both found an angle.
Yeah.
But Lance Stroll just so slow off that.
He is too good, Lando, to not have a win by now, to be fair.
And then there's Fernando, isn't it? Yeah, coming the other side.
Oh, we were doing. There's a list on Planet F1 of most drives without a win, and like Hulkenberg's on 212 races or something.
Yeah. What's Lando on now? He's over 100.
Quillen?
Yeah, so I was just having a quick look at these replays again as they're showing them, and AlphaTauri says that there's been damage to Daniel Ricciardo's car, but
It's
they
the-
hope to
it's-
get him out after the or you know.
It's
when
the
race
tyre,
starts.
isn't
Must be the
It is the
tyre.
tyre. I was looking, and on Ricciardo's on board, you can actually see him kind of like try to dodge
Yeah.
the tyre because he
Yeah.
sees it coming straight at him. It's quite amazing, but yeah, damage for Ricciardo, but they do reckon he'll be able to retake the start of the race.
How long's the cut-off for the race?
It's something like the race is a 2-hour period, has to be run within 4 hours. I
Oh.
expect there isn't any running a 4-hour window. I expect that it should get going quite soon, because what they're doing is they're just checking the tyre barrier at turn 1 and fixing whatever needs to be fixed there to make sure it's okay. So we should get a restart time quite soon.
He is despondent.
You would be though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Especially after what happened last week.
Well, it's not his fault what happened today at all.
Well, we haven't actually seen enough of
Again,
it.
I haven't seen many replays of it, which seems true. They're saying it was a hydraulic, so something snaps or goes or
Oh, here we go. Karen Chanduk.
perfect timing.
I love a bit of Karen Chanduk every now and again.
Yeah, he's good.
He's brilliant.
My days.
Although I'd love to have this TV as well, just to wind stuff back. and-
Yeah.
The graphics are
Oh, it'd be
great.
brilliant, wouldn't it? 100%. My days. Who would have thought?
What a weird angle to show us.
We don't want this angle. That's a steering wheel.
And
at
that's
the way
all,
this-
all we see. Is
Yeah, we know that
his
he
phone.
compensates, but
Wow, steering wheel turns.
yeah.
If you can hear, there's a lot of fireworks going on outside.
And
No one's making popcorn. Do we have any popcorn?
don't.
I would
I
kill
mean, it's a
for
red
some
flag. Do you want to go Tesco
salty,
Express?
salty popcorn. Don't tempt me.
Sweet and salty.
Sweet and salty.
Yes, that's a great-
Yeah, the
No!
pink bag,
No.
Yeah.
What do you mean no? That's a good mix.
100%.
The proper cinema sweet and salty. Oh,
Oh no!
yes. Yes.
Absolutely
Sometimes
not.
they don't mix it. Sometimes
Oh,
it's
yeah,
so
it's like
salty.
layered,
They do
yeah.
it. No, they do it on the sides. Have you never seen that?
No.
Oh, I watched them do it. And they'll tilt the thingy and they'll do like it on the side.
Oh,
You've
okay.
been paying too much attention to this.
I go to cinema a lot. cinema a lot. And I find it interesting to see how they do the sweet and salty, and it's sides.
Okay.
You know
That's
how
how they do it in
I would
mine.
do it like a cocktail, like put it all in, then put another one on top.
James
and then-
Bond it, yeah.
That's quality.
So we're seeing this.
We still haven't
album
seen the Ferrari.
Or we were talking about sweet and salty popcorn. Not
No,
sure.
we saw the steering wheel of Charles Leclerc, and now we're on Esteban Ocon.
He's probably got the best view of it from behind. So does Albon turn in? I'm not sure.
Albon hasn't got much space to go anywhere. Hulkenberg's come across because he's getting sandwiched. Racing incident.
We've got a super chat. Big up, bro.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's
Got a Chelsea
anybody's.
fan in here. That's a hands behind head moment for Charles.
Yeah.
He saved his fresh soft tyres for the race.
What race?
It's supposed to be a race. Science
Here we
can
go.
pull up some points. It's true.
Yeah.
They leaked their strategy about saving their tyres, and he didn't even get to use them.
Signs can
His
haul up the
teammates
points.
squishing
Yeah.
him there.
Yeah, I agree, Fads. I agree, mate. Let's get signs up in the
he's just
points.
completely squished.
He-
Paris
It's
is
not-
chasing
it's not
Hamilton.
He's got
even
nowhere.
as well.
Yeah. He was getting squished on the left by Magnussen, so all he can do is go into Albon. Instead of K-Mags keeping his line,
Was that?
yeah.
his
But then
teammates
K-Mags
pushing
gets
him?
collected
Joe,
afterwards. Yeah.
Joe comes back and Ferrari.
It's Magnussen,
Bust.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
Hulkenberg, Albon, and he hits into Albon. Albon turns into
Jackie is not very
Magnussen.
lucky.
Take it off.
Is there trousers that can go with this? I'm sure there is, isn't there?
Should we get me a full
kit? Yeah,
full race
100%.
suit?
There's
Yeah.
the
And there's
tyre.
probably socks as well,
Yeah.
Get some Ferrari socks.
and
Yeah.
trainers.
I'm gonna look
Yeah.
right now.
The tyre's about
Quality.
to kick up off Hulkenberg now,
Yeah. And this is where it hits
and then it's going
the
to
side of
the right of
Ricardo.
the screen now. He
Yeah,
turns
yeah, look,
there.
that little tyre. Yeah.
Little tyre.
Not little tyre, that
It's a
little,
little tyre.
hand movement.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I could get some Formula One socks, some Ferrari socks.
You should get them.
Christmas present. Are we doing a Secret
I could
Santa?
probably get away from just like Red Bull branded stuff. Like, it doesn't have to be Red Bull
Go
racing.
AlphaTauri as well, just to give us a bit of.
Oh yeah, some like
Versatility.
white and blue.
Yeah.
I've got to wait until what they become next year now, man.
Oh, true, yeah.
Adidas Racing.
Yeah, can you imagine?
I think it is, you know.
Is
Is
that
it?
what it's going to be?
Hugo Boss are sticking with Aston Martin, so I think it's going to be Adidas Racing.
Interesting.
The three stripes.
I am a bit of an Adidas fanboy, though. I do.
Was it?
Yeah,
After
I
Under
love it as
Armour.
well. Yeah.
I'm blind. What was that saying?
Yeah, I also...
Oh, yeah, I did, yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you for the super chat, yeah.
Yeah, big time.
So blind.
The illusion is completely shattered by Matisse
Literally,
sometimes.
yeah.
Like,
Fads is right, though. Signs, we want signs to climb up.
We do. We
Point,
do.
well, me and
you
Talia do.
You do. Me, I'm not so bothered. I
Where's-
think for me, Mercedes, just do what you need to do. Ranking.
Talking about Mercedes, we're
wearing a McLaren.
I know, but they're both sister brother teams. You know what I mean? Hamilton, every time he speaks about
one
McLaren,
came from the other. So
And why are they sister brother? Why are they not sister or brother?
sister,
Oh,
brother,
don't
brother,
get-
brother, sister. Do you know what I'm saying? Twins.
Where's Signs finishing?
Where's
Seventh.
he is seventh at the moment. isn't
Exactly.
I think he might be 8th. I think he's dropped down. I think Perez has done it.
He?
It
He
got
has
to
dropped
7th,
down.
so he's
Where
8th.
did he start? Seventh.
Yeah.
right,
He's
restart
eighth.
is in 8 minutes.
Lovely.
Yeah, there's no beef between McLaren and Mercedes.
Where's he finishing?
I want to say fifth.
Wow. Okay, that's ambitious.
That's big.
Very ambitious.
I just like to live in
Science
hope.
points, yeah, but not 7, 8.
I'd like. I don't know.
What do you think?
That's a big
Hope-
impact
hope
on
for
that
the
rear
best,
wing.
right?
Actually, that's the
Yeah.
best
Yeah.
angle we've had.
Hope for the best.
Yeah, I think 7th probably. I'm not particularly. Well, he's on the radio. Oh God, what does that
Can't
say?
read the black and the red.
I just hope we can bin this clutch as soon as we're back in Maranello. Copy that. We'll speak about it later, please.
Yeah, please stop telling people our strategy on the radio.
You're obviously not happy with the clutch.
Yeah. So we're not moving through the gears properly. Tell everyone.
Yeah.
They've been very open this weekend about everything.
Everything.
Ferrari.
Because they probably had enough.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about it yesterday. Ferrari are one of those teams where they need a top-down overhaul. Like a lot of it isn't. I mean, apart from Leclerc, it's not driver error. A lot of it is
Yeah.
pit stops, strategy, and a top-down revamp of the whole of Ferrari is needed.
Like Man United.
Man, who?
Don't do that to yourself.
Gary Neville's interview is one of the best of all time. Like, theatre of nothing. I love it.
I missed that.
It was everywhere as well because it was after him and Cara had a massive argument live on Sky Sports. And then he was like, theatre of dreams,
Wait,
theatre of nothing.
they're interviewing Charles Leclerc now.
Oh.
When we first were of the
Yeah,
issue,
another meme for Twitter out of this.
Almost certainly.
when I lost the steering wheel.
How old is Charles? 25?
Yeah, they're all about that.
Yeah.
That crop of the same guys.
Yeah, Lando and everyone.
No hydraulics.
Still tiny.
But
He's
I can't
not-
go.
He's not
Now he
allowed.
can't go
He's-
into too much
he's not
detail.
allowed. It was an engine thing that made me lock the rear
Given
wheels.
enough
Didn't
detail.
do anything. Carlos had an issue with the hydraulics. Mexico, this is different.
I can't go into this right now.
I have gone into details of this guy's, but what they have seen is not completely different. It's not. Oh, it is completely different. What happened to Carlos?
Oh, good. So it's a different issue for us to be worrying about.
Variety.
He looks so miserable, doesn't he?
But even when he looks sad, he doesn't look like sad.
What, the millionaire monegasque?
It feels like there's acceptance for this is what my life is now.
Oh, wow.
No, I think it's not what my life is. I think it's acceptance of the season.
Mm.
I think he's just kind of. It's waiting for the next season to come.
Yeah.
What's it like for you, Joe,
been
to go
years.
from like the highs of Michael Schumacher
Right
and
over there.
Honestly, I don't know if I am. I'm so fed up. I hate it.
when was Ferrari's last title?
2000 and...
Is there more than 1-0 in the?
Yes.
There is definitely more than 1-0.
Lewis won it in 2008.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
maybe
that's-
2006.
That's the thing for me is like
I'm going to look it up.
Ferrari kind of they went downhill from the Schumacher era onwards. Like that change was massive. Like as soon as you took iconic driver out, even Kimi didn't bring any
Have you
kind
said
of
anything positive about Ferrari?
no.
Oh no, it was
Intentionally.
Sorry, it was 2008. Because
Oh, wow.
maybe Lewis won the drivers, but Ferrari won
But
the
you feel free to say
constructors in
something positive
2008.
about Ferrari.
That's
I
what-
do.
I mean, if you
I
can
do.
find-
I do.
Let's
I
go.
do.
Let's go to Quaylen.
Go on, let's
Yeah,
go. Yeah.
you were correct. 2008 was the last time they won the constructors, and the last time they won the drivers was with Kimi Räikkönen in 2007.
Wow.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Kimi Räikkönen was driving for.
Really bad. Really,
I mean,
really bad.
we've had the drama, which is positive, but just the wrong
Surely
kind of drama.
there can't be any more drama. It doesn't really get much more dramatic
Today's
than that.
in today. Oh,
Yeah,
there's
in
another.
this-
There's
in
another
this
first
race.
lap again.
Yeah.
Well, they're back in the cars, so we can't
True.
be long away.
Yep. Another.
Will we
4
have
minutes.
10 drivers finish this race?
Yeah. Yeah.
You never know.
Well, the thing is, there's how many? I guess Piastri is going to come back
Piastri's
out, so there's
coming
actually
out,
only
so
3 of them
yeah,
out.
Yeah.
And I think that's not fair. I think
I agree.
if he was meant to
Yeah.
have gone back, he should have stayed. Personally, because it's the same thing with Charles Leclerc's car.
31.
They
3
could have,
minutes.
if they could have got the car
2:31,
back, they could
yeah.
have changed his front.
Yeah, there is that, but then that's the gamble you take, isn't it? If you don't nurse the car back to the pit lane, then
I guess that's a challenge in itself.
well, I mean, he had no hydraulics, he had no steering wheel. There was
Yeah.
no getting around that. Danny Ricciardo and Piastri are lucky in that sense. They got the cars back to the pit lane.
Particularly Piastri, I think.
Well, and
His seemed to be a much bigger
Ricciardo's
issue.
rear wing is was snapped in half. So
Yeah.
We not bring tow trucks into this?
But then I think
I
the
think if you're touched by a tow truck, you're out of the race.
Oh, okay.
the reverse of that is.
That's why you can't be taken out of a gravel trap.
Yeah.
How big do you think the rule book actually is?
They lost it
hold on,
in
pre or-
2021.
Pre or post Michael Massey?
And how many new rules are they adding in every race?
I think they have to. Oh, Gunter Steiner. I love a bit of Gunter Steiner.
I think he's got really grumpy this
Yes.
season.
He has.
Not in a fun way either.
He's lost his
I mean, he's not going to be happy today, is it? Because like both his drivers are technically at fault for that. K-Mags has squished Hulkenberg, and Hulkenberg hasn't ducked out of it. So, for my money, it's again the Lando Norris thing of you need to be that much more aware and that spatial awareness. If Hulkenberg can see that K-Mag is next to him, he can just come off the throttle slightly and let your teammate close that gap and then deal with it afterwards.
It's funny, isn't it? It's like we've sit here now for like 20 minutes analysing something that happened in a fraction of a second for them.
Yeah.
So
They're
but
now
that's
going to be analysing it for the rest of the evening.
They've just got up to about 180 miles an hour.
yeah, and it's so, you know, but that's why it's decisions like that and things that happen so quickly. I think that's what set F1 or top racing drivers aside is it has to be instinct, because you're not actively thinking, I need to let go of the thing and put, because you're half a mile down the road in that time. So it's those instincts that set great drivers apart.
Like when we have like ripping sessions into some of the drivers, and you kind of go, well, hold on, these are like the top 20 to 25 drivers in the world.
Yeah.
Like you can put these into any level of hyper or elite racing and they will be a quality driver. Yeah.
Mazepin?
He may be an exception.
I
think he still did well in F2.
How do I handle Nikita Mazepin? You could put Mazepin, the same as Roman Grosjean, you could put him in Indy and he'd probably do all right. And I think that there is a place for Nikita Mazepin, and he's a victim of circumstance. He's not a politician, he's a race driver.
Yeah.
Come on.
So
let's go racing, everybody.
Let's go racing.
Round two.
I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know much about IndyCar.
I love IndyCar. I've got into it the last couple of years.
I don't really follow
that. It's kind of like the slightly more expensive cousin of Formula One.
More expensive?
They're fast.
They're
They're
slightly
quick.
faster,
They're really
and
fast.
their
Really?
development is different. So they have a front shield. They have a front shield system. They go up to 350 kilometers an hour,
Oh,
so
dear.
20 kilometers an hour more.
Oh my
but
God. That's a lot.
half their season is done in just a circle.
Yeah.
So and 500 laps in a circle as well.
A friend of mine is the
don't know if I didn't.
used to be the girlfriend of Pierre Gasly and is now the girlfriend of Callum Ilott, who's an IndyCar driver. Is he any good?
Yeah, Callum Ilott's good. You've also McLaren are one of the few teams that do both. So they've got like Pato O'Ward, who is
Because
being
Roman Grosjean's
lined
got
up
his seat again, hasn't he?
only for a lawsuit.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because he's got it taken away from him.
He's got the seat in the first team that he went back to.
That's what I'm saying, because they had it taken away.
Yeah, Roman Grosjean has now sued 2 of his previous teams.
And he has his seat back now, hasn't he?
He has a seat with a different team.
If we just put Lewis Hamilton in IndyCar,
yeah, he'd be amazing.
Yeah.
See, that just shows if you fight and you know, this is what I want, you get it.
Do you think that's going to happen?
Is that going to go Felipe Massa as well?
Right, is anyone spinning off?
Takuma Sato does really well in Indy 500, so there is...
Excuse me.
I don't think Hamilton is going to go off to any variation of
Yeah, but
other
some of
sport,
the Indy
it's a shame.
crashes are wild.
Yes.
Yeah, speeds.
Yeah.
Well, Indy take a lot from NASCAR, where you have spotters that tell you where other
to be.
cars are on the track.
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah, which is...
I wouldn't...
Like, your engineer...
That scares me more. I'm not going to lie.
Like, your drive is in the hands of your engineer for large parts of the race.
That scares me too much.
Right, come on, let's have a nice clean
Is it
start.
fun to watch them just go around in a circle as it is to see
I
tracks
think
like this?
no, it's Formula One in terms of actual tracks is a lot better.
Yeah.
When they do the 500s, that's more of an American classic thing. Because like the Indy 500 is their iconic race, but then you've also got the rest of the IndyCar season.
Yeah.
I mean, they do one in an airport backlot, which is it's kind of like Formula E in that sense, but it's quite... But then I like Formula E. It's
But
bumper cars for Formula One.
But a lot of the drivers go from F1 into IndyCar.
Yeah.
It's like a...
Transition across, yeah.
Let's go to Coylan.
Coylan.
Yeah, so just a quick note on the restart as we get ready. I believe both Ricciardo and Piastri have had their cars repaired.
That's
but
good.
Because they had to go back to the garage for repairs, the two of them will start from the back
Start
of the grid.
from the back of the grid, not even from the pit lane.
Yeah.
I'm alright with that.
Yeah, I
Yeah?
don't think it's seven both that well, to be honest.
But it means they race.
Yeah. I love the colour of the Aston
Look
Martin.
how worried the Aston Martin pit garage is.
I'm
Yeah.
shaking.
Oh,
Yeah, that'll be Ricciardo going into the pit.
is that Danny Rick out?
No, just starting from the pit.
I thought it was starting from the
Pulling
back.
off from the grid and making his way into the pit lane.
No, there must be. Yeah, they're starting from the pit lane.
Yeah,
Starting from
because
the
there's
pit
the
lane.
McLaren as
Okay.
well.
That's Piastri in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here we go again.
Yeah, Lando's up at the
Oh,
top.
there's not many of them. There's
Lando,
only
please.
15.
Lando on the inside line.
Yeah.
I would love Lando to come second.
Go on.
Looks like a good start.
Okay, we're away.
Nah.
No, Max is gone.
Oh dear.
No, that's not a good start for
And
him.
Lewis is up on the outside.
Yeah.
Lock up.
I was gonna say not again.
I think Lando's just covered him off there. Yeah.
Right, well, Max has already won.
No, Lando's okay. So what is that? Lando. So it's Max, Lando,
Lewis.
Hamilton.
Then
Fernando.
Alonso's held it.
Is that George
Lewis
Russell
got to do a
behind?
bit of defending right now.
Is that
Fernando's going up the
Alonso?
inside.
Yes.
Yeah, and he
He's
can't.
done him. He's done
Yes,
him.
he has done him.
What a move from Alonso.
Committed. He didn't really commit there, Hamilton. He went.
What a move from Alonso that is.
That's huge.
Lewis is going to get him back.
No,
or he's going to try.
That's not good for Lewis.
Wow.
Best
Fair
of
play to
Alonso,
Alonso.
best.
That's a great
Yeah.
move.
He's gone up the inside of Norris.
Hey, it's nice we see two champions battling each other.
Yeah, it's true. A little bit of a throwback.
Stroll's dropping like
Carlos
a stone.
Sainz is, well, he's on Stroll.
He's going to go around the outside. Have a look around the outside.
Who's that going around the outside? Sonoda.
He will slowly come round Stroll.
Sonoda's going around Ocon.
We haven't even got the
DRS.
We've got 2 laps of that for DRS, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't even got the table up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We haven't even got the table up.
We're trying to predict what Talia's saying. The
Someone
blur.
just clipped the
I'm
dirt.
like the table.
Someone just clipped the dirt. I
Yeah.
think it might have been the Haas.
Is it
or
Alpine
the
that took
Alpha Tauri.
advantage there, wasn't it? Yeah.
Nico Hulkenberg around the outside.
Well, they're all still quite tight together.
Everyone's tight. So here we
apart
go.
from Max.
Verstappen, Norris, Alonso, Hamilton, Russell. Now Stroll's already down to
Okay,
7th.
right.
Yeah. Falling down the grid.
Is it?
Hey, not necessarily.
Hold on. Is that saying Piastri and Ricciardo have been lapped?
Yeah, so they must... Have they been
Why are they here?
fined a lap?
Yeah, they're not. That's gonna be a
That's-
hard one to,
yeah,
to come back from. You're a
Well,
whole
that's
lap
done.
behind.
Coiling, is that right?
Yes, so I believe that they're technically a lap down because the cars did the first 2 laps under the safety car initially after the accident, and Ricciardo and Piastri went straight to the garage, so they initially lost that lap, or them 2 laps that they did under safety
Forget
car.
it.
Right, so,
So they have to take up.
so
a
that's
whole
just
lap
development
and
for
then-
them.
Save the engine.
Yeah.
But remember that if there's a safety car again, they'll be able to get that lap back.
Okay.
So it's not how it was, yeah.
That's true.
Oh, yeah, you
So
have to
they-
let
they
lap
need a
cars
safety-
through,
yeah,
don't you?
They
Yeah.
need a safety car. Or just don't pit.
So
Only... you have-
basically, that's.
So they're gambling on the fact that there's going to be another safety car
Yeah,
and they get let
basically.
through.
Yeah.
That's what you do in life. Just gamble away.
Responsibly.
Yes, gamble
Right.
responsibly, guys.
Verstappen is already 1.1 seconds,
He'll be out of DRS by the time the DRS starts, I'd imagine.
but Alonso 2 seconds back on Norris as well.
1 second back on Norris. I think that's from the
Is
leader.
that from...
Yeah.
It's okay, I can't count, it's fine. Who needs maths?
Yeah, it's fine.
Useless subject.
Let's work together.
I won't,
attack in these
That's
early laps.
From Russell. Yeah, because they've told him not to.
I know.
Now,
George,
George,
don't,
play
Yeah,
nice.
don't you dare do this.
George
Let
loves
Hamilton do this.
Lewis has something to do.
it. So
Leave him alone.
Lewis is quicker than you, George. That's the other thing.
Don't
George,
even
put it
try
away.
It's not that you won't attack, it's that you would fail.
Back in your box, Lewis.
We don't want you to crash.
So
Although,
see the
big
race
lock
start
up, so he
again.
might be
Look how
nursing the
quickly
tyres a
Max
little bit
gets away,
more.
man. He just does not. This guy just does not give an inch.
Alonso was slower.
That's a lock up
but
as
he
well,
does come
yeah.
straight out.
It's that lockup that then screws Hamilton because he's
Yeah.
just slower through the
Yeah.
S's, and Alonso has a better line, and then
Just lines him up.
A hole in the air being punched for him by Hamilton and goes there
Never
around the
mind.
outside. So around the inside. It's a really good move. Really good move.
I'm doing my backup driver of the day because I'm so incredible.
You can't change it now.
Not changing
No, you
it.
can't
Not,
change
not
it.
changing it.
I
just,
think Daniel, he could still be driver
Can't
of
be
the
driver
day,
of the
Daniel
day.
Ricciardo.
No.
Did I rub mine out?
Surely not.
There's no way he could be
Anything
driver of
can
the day.
happen.
It'd have to be a very, very early safety car for them to catch back up, and then he'd have to overtake 7
But
cars to
but
score a
I think he
point.
could come from 17th to 12th.
And still
11th,
not getting any
10th.
points.
I think if he doesn't score a point, you can't be considered
No.
a driver of the day because
No.
it's the same as. Well,
Okay.
You have
he
to
could
score
get
a
to
point.
10th.
Yeah,
He
you
could.
have to score a point.
He has to catch up
have to lead
by
with something.
about a minute and a half.
Anything.
Yeah, anything can happen. I believe it. I love the energy.
Thank you.
Should we put a bet on to use this middle thing? Make it interesting for lap 10?
Lap 10.
What do you mean? What the order is?
Yeah, let's do 4th to 8th on lap 10, and whoever gets it wrong has to do a
Well,
spin.
whoever's like furthest
I
away.
mean-
Furthest away.
What it should be.
I think it will be as it. I think it will be as it is. Ooh, Norris is having a real look at Verstappen. Wow.
Wow.
This is good.
Because he's got the DRS.
Keep doing what you're doing.
That'd be
I mean,
so good if
Come
Lando
on,
Norris
Lando.
wins this.
Can you imagine?
Oh,
He's going to have a look.
Come on, Lando.
Go on, Lando.
Oh.
I think Max should just let him through.
This is
That's
brilliant.
the last thing he's going to do.
Like,
Before they change the regs, he's definitely going to
Yeah.
take every single one
Every
out of this.
single
It'd be
one.
interesting to see how much this tires out Lando's tyres by really
Well, he's got to stay in the
attacking
dirty air for a long time.
What tyre is he on?
soft. They're
Soft.
both on soft.
Okay.
see, this is what Charles Leclerc was planning to do.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
stay there.
He'll get another run down the back straight. He needs to stay within that
Yeah,
second.
he does.
If he goes out of that second, he's in. That,
Oh, he's out of the second now.
but he might.
Get back in. Get back in. No, he seems to be dropping off a little bit.
But I reckon he'll stick quite close.
He's definitely dropping back a bit. Yeah, 1.2 now. He's not in. He's
That
not
was
weighing.
probably the moment,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
He's not weighing.
'Cause he's not going to get the DRS.
So what is it? They're just slower through the corners.
It's the
Max is
it's the
just so
final
quick.
third that McLaren have struggled with.
And you can see that there.
To go from 8/10 to 1.3
Yeah.
in a few.
Oh, he was
corners is
0. He was 1/10 away at one
Yeah.
point.
Perez is all over Russell.
Just wasn't going to quite.
So close.
Max offers him the line though.
Max did the sensible thing by saying, if you're going to go
Go
round
around
me,
the outside,
Yeah.
yeah.
go the long way round, lock up.
It's great driving. I think that's fantastic.
Man, he's nearly 2 seconds off now.
Is that
Perez
it
is
now?
Perez is chasing Russell.
My assumption would be, I don't know.
Max is like, right, you've had your fun now.
I don't know if he's going to get another
He was
sniff.
alongside. He was almost alongside me now. I'm gonna go off down the road.
Going to put his foot down.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my foot.
Find
down
find 7th gear.
now. 7 seconds down the road. Perez is much more, in battle, smart
Yeah.
guy, keeping it interesting.
Well, he's got to at least get behind Hamilton before the first round of pit stops.
Yeah.
He has to clear Russell. Unless Russell's playing the defensive game to see if Hamilton can open up a big enough gap.
I'd imagine Russell's being told to back Perez up.
They should play.
He's
the team
asking
game.
to overtake. So Russell's actually said, I think he said he wants to overtake. I didn't get all of that actually.
I'm having to push too hard, is what he said.
Yeah. He's like, I'm either having to overtake or.
Yeah.
He's basically going, can I overtake, please?
See, this DRS train here,
Yeah.
no one's moving.
Yeah. Behind Perez.
Which is what we had in the sprint race
Yeah,
yesterday.
Russell,
We had 4 in a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 in a DRS train there.
So no one's really getting an advantage.
No.
Well,
Stroll.
Ricciardo and Piastri are battling at the back. There's 3/10 between them, so it doesn't really mean much at the minute, but it's probably a good bit of racing.
What's the expectation for Perez today? Podium. Still
My
Started
expectation
nice.
is third.
from the team. Do you think it
Yeah.
would still be as well? To
I think the team would be, if they hadn't had to have had the red flag, I think they were running him longer anyway. Like they're not going to have conflicting pit stops.
no. They're playing completely 2 different games here.
Yes. But Hamilton's now 3 seconds behind Alonso.
Goodbye. Oh, Perez is going to have a look here on
Come
Russell.
on. Go on, Checo,
Russell
line him up.
defend.
Sainz will take Stroll eventually as well.
Don't think it's going to quite be enough
Lining
this
him
time.
up.
That's
No, not this
quite,
time.
Not quite. If he hangs around the back of him for the whole lap, they'll get him next lap.
Yeah, he's
Well, Ricciardo has to stun Piastri. Fair play.
It's amazing that, isn't it? He was winning a race only last month or so, Piastri, and now he's 17th.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it, wasn't just from qualifying, but
But that's what Joe was saying about the
Daniel
fact
Ricciardo just overtook him, so.
that Daniel Ricciardo's got a new rear wing.
Does Daniel Ricciardo finish higher than Logan Sargent, being a lap behind?
But even if that safety car does come, do you think they could still get into the points? It would take
No, they'd have to get the safety car
Ricciardo's
now.
not seeing points.
Yeah.
No.
It's too far, too much
But
of an
he
ask.
could get up a space or 2. I
Yeah.
mean, I know a lap is a big.
It's a lot, isn't
Well,
it?
like
Big
Poilin said,
place.
if we get a yellow, or if we get another stoppage, they get that lap back. They'll still be last, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if they get that lap back, do you think they can get into the points? Obviously, that would need to happen sooner rather than later.
Well, it'd be
That's
still 6, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, it's getting round difficult people like Bottas, Tsunoda, Ocon.
Yeah, they're not.
Perez still hasn't done it.
No.
No, and Hamilton is now 3 seconds behind Alonso.
I mean, Alonso's keeping tabs on Norris.
I thought that Aston Martin was dropping off. What's
Not
going
Alonso. Not Alonso.
not
Stroll,
bad,
it's
is
not
it?
Alonso.
Well, Lance Stroll is now 7th.
on? Yeah.
Hey, look, that's still pretty decent. The fella started in 3rd/2nd.
I'm glad that you're here to defend him because nobody else.
Nobody
will.
else is.
Because I think it's it's still a decent
Everyone's
race
favourite,
so far.
Valtteri Bottas.
With a nice move on, that must be Hulkenberg.
Yeah. That's a really nice move.
Very comfortable.
Yeah, DRS trained for a long period
Yeah,
now, I think.
it is a difficult one. It's going to take something special for somebody to break it,
Yeah.
because it's right back from
Perez needs
the back
to do
of
it.
Hamilton.
Still 6 cars, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Russell, Perez,
1, 2,
Stroll, Sainz, Gasly all,
And we've
all
all,
stuck
and Ocon's
together.
about to join the train as well.
What's Alonso going to say? Okay, Fernando. So
Plan
we're
A,
still on
plan
plan
A.
A. Plan A. Copy. I agree. They had to full name him as well. Okay, Fernando.
Yeah.
Because
I
they're
think
not talking
he
to him.
demands that.
I reckon he does. He likes to hear it.
No, you call me Fernando.
Let's
I'll say that again.
let's hop over to Quayle.
Something very interesting here that we've just already noticed on the stream. He used the DRS there, as we saw, but for the last 2 laps, even though he was within a second of Hamilton, Russell hasn't been using the DRS, which, considering when you have somebody like Sergio Perez on a Red Bull behind you, is a bit odd. So it's something to keep an eye on there, whether he's suffering from a problem or he's just really in conservative mode at the minute.
Do you reckon Russell's sticking to his word that he's not going to challenge Hamilton?
Maybe. But it seems silly to not have the DRS when you've got 5 guys behind you lining you up to eat
Seems
you.
counterintuitive, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But
very.
then you don't want to cause more infighting than they've already had this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
It's like Sainz when he was leading and he let Lando kind of dragged Lando along the way.
Yeah.
Lewis not do that with Russell. That will help him defend.
I don't think Lewis is.
No,
No,
he's not
Lewis just wants to.
Yeah, he wants to just try and get
Yeah.
that.
See,
pace back.
this is an example of what I meant by the whole not having DRS
Oh,
for
oh,
the
oh,
one
oh.
section.
Checo's done it.
That's
Has he
it.
done him?
Now,
Yeah.
yeah, Checo's done him now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Russell drops.
And
Who's coming back, though?
Sargent's taken Hulkenberg down the grid as well.
So nice.
Logan Sargent
Oh,
overtaken.
Russell's fighting
Russell's
back.
going
Go
back.
on, Russell. Come on.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yes.
he's taking him on straight.
He has
Yeah,
no.
Inside line from Perez.
I don't know why.
Russell.
Right, so clean air in front. Perez should open a gap up now.
Whoa, here you go.
Are we working together here?
or just doing our own race? Oh.
We're still discussing.
Poor guy.
The last 3
Are we working
radios
together
from
here?
him
We're
have
still
been,
discussing.
Have been like, why me? Why me?
Yeah,
why
yeah,
me?
yeah. He is. He's always moaning, isn't he?
So,
He
yeah,
just wants to feel part of a team, you know? Team spirit, that's what he wants.
are
Are
me
we working
and Joe had
together?
this discussion a few weeks back. I don't think there is that at Mercedes. It's Lewis.
Yeah.
And
The rest.
yeah.
It should be.
But that's
You
a
do-
bit
you
like,
don't
but
think it
that's
should be
the
like
thing,
that,
you
but
don't
I
think
do.
That's what's going on at Red Bull.
That's how it is at Red
Max.
Bull. It's Max and...
Or
Yeah,
Perez.
Yeah.
I don't
But
think
it
it's a
should be,
good
shouldn't
thing.
it? I think it should be at Red Bull that way as well.
No,
Until somebody
I
shows that they can compete with Max, then you
would
haven't
you-
earned
so-
the right to balance it out the team-wise.
I agree, but I've never asked you, obviously, who do you want to see as a second driver then? Under
honestly,
Max?
Danny Rick.
Nice.
You don't want competition.
No.
You're afraid of competition.
No, in terms of who's available and who can do it, Danny Rick. Competition-wise, if we were talking ideal, put Lando in.
Yeah.
But do you think Danny Rick would want to go back? I mean, obviously, yes, but then the whole pride thing of, you know, he stepped away for a reason X many years ago. To go back into it, it's like going back to an ex-partner. Like...
I'm not necessarily. I don't think it kind of works as. I think he had a pride hit at McLaren. I think that was the big thing. Like
Yeah.
he ended up being second fiddle, and he didn't like that because he was the experienced driver.
Yeah.
And that was the pride hit. If he comes into Red Bull, he knows he's doing the Bottas job.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
I don't think Perez has ever gone, I want to do the Bottas job, and he then tries too hard, overcompensates, and works against him.
Yeah, Perez, what do you think
I
constantly
think the first year he
chases?
was happy to do a Bottas job.
Well, he did it very well.
Yeah, he did it brilliantly.
He held up Hamilton fantastically well. And that was the rear guard.
But then I think he wanted like Max
Last
to
season-
repay the
Yes.
favour.
Yeah, last
and he
season
didn't do
he
it.
really wanted Max to
Was it
repay
not
the
on this
favours.
track that Max
It was.
did not repay
Max
the
didn't
favour?
repay.
Yeah, it was
So
last
after
year.
that, I think that's where Checo was like, I don't really think I don't think I'm really gonna, play this.
I
team.
loved that. I thought that was hilarious.
What you didn't?
When
didn't
Max
back
didn't
Checo?
let him through.
You
I just
thought-
thought it was brilliant. I thought it was funny. I just found it funny, yeah.
I felt bad for Checo.
So we're going to start to see people come into the pits now because we're in that pit window for the softs. The majority of people are in the softs.
So we better be ready with our balls.
I mean,
yeah.
because this is it now.
what are we doing?
Pit.
We're going to see some pit
So
stops
whoever-
who's
very
gonna
soon.
pit
So
first?
no,
No,
we're gonna
no, no, pit
when they
times.
come in, the pit times.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So when they come in, you've got.
So
to
So I'm
have
also
to-
going to win that as well.
You
I'm
got
the only one who did it, but
Pit.
No,
Or
they've
lap
already
18.
pit. No.
no, red
Someone-
flag doesn't count.
No, someone pit.
Yeah, Ocon pitted a lap and a half ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone's already pit. No,
I still
saw it.
won.
Well, you won by
You've got
because
to see it on
You're
screen.
a real
You're the only
Red Bull
person that
fan, aren't
enters.
you?
Yeah, you've got
You're
to see.
smug.
It's got to be on
You're a
screen.
sore loser.
And then
Smug.
you got to see it on the screen, and then whoever's furthest away from the real time.
Yeah, if they
then they've
come
got to spin it.
in and we see them,
Yeah.
then you write it. If you don't.
You child.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
What?
Did you actually?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I didn't draw anything.
I did. I
How
saw
did you see
it.
that?
I didn't draw
Because
anything.
I did see it.
How is that
What?
possible? Did you
What
look
did
into-
I draw?
I'm observant.
Did you look into my glasses and get a
No,
result?
because he turned it enough that I could see it.
See what?
He wanted me to see it.
I didn't see anything. I didn't draw anything.
You know what? You can get away with it because of what you're wearing. Because you've got so much Ferrari gear
Mr.
on.
Full Kit
You could
over
just
there.
be a Do you know what's so funny? He's wearing the same. No, you're not wearing a Red Bull hat, to be fair.
Not
It
quite.
does look like one, but it's not quite.
That was for Matisse's eyes only.
I don't know
Talia.
Well, maybe don't turn
Piastri
the
up
board
and
so
around
much
the
next time.
outside.
You really laughed as well.
You know, because I just wasn't expecting it. That's why.
Oscar Piastri and Danny Rick
Right, I'm
going
being
crazy.
dense here. So we're just how many seconds they're stationary?
So,
Yeah,
so,
how long
2.4,
the pit stop
2.5. Yeah, it's a guess.
so yeah, when it comes up, the pit stop was 3.1. Oh no!
Oh no!
Daniel Ricciardo!
Deary me, driver of the day gone.
What was that?
Man, this race is wild.
It really is.
What was that? He was going really slow there.
Let me just write my old.
He just needed some grass on his tyres.
We really do need some popcorn for this one.
Oh, they're not a lap anymore. Daniel Ricciardo's 58 seconds behind Zhou Guanyu.
Piastri must be 59 then.
Quick maths.
I know, thank you. I know. I take pride in
Oh,
that.
that's an overtake.
That's
an
nice.
overtake
No,
by
it's
Perez
not.
and
Yes.
Hamilton.
Oh no! it's
Amazing.
not! No!
Checo's there. He's done it.
Oh,
Oh
my
no,
head.
he'll take Alonso.
Oh my days.
I love this.
I'll tell you who's in trouble.
Then he'll get Norris, won't he?
Oh, and I think Norris will be in trouble.
Dear.
That's a good prediction. Better than mine. Max, Charles and Lewis. And Daniel Ricciardo, driver of the day. Never, ever put a bet on with what I say.
Come on, Lewis.
Coil in.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, so just to correct you there, that wasn't Ricardo, that was Yuki Tsunoda. He dropped the wheel going into turn 6 and had a half slide, went onto the grass, but he managed to recover it and he continues on. I don't think he lost.
He lost
He
like a
one or
second
two
to Bottas,
positions.
didn't he?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you
all
for
good.
that.
No worries.
I still don't know how we're doing this.
I
So
think
is it like
basically, what happens is when they go, so you know when they go into the pit stop,
And it's for every single one.
well, whenever
Which-
we try to catch one,
Oh,
yeah,
whenever
and
it's on
you know,
screen.
and then you see the time at the end, but you have to do it before you get there.
draw something
It's
funny.
incredibly complicated.
Go on. Me?
Yeah, you do it. Yeah, we'll do play Pictionary.
You know it's up on the board. Draw the person next to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to
I
make sure I
don't-
don't miss a
the
pit
I
stop.
don't have an orange marker. Otherwise, I'd just do a big orange blob.
All right, orange. Oh, someone's coming in.
All right.
Focus.
So if they show it, then we'll
Come
give
on.
it here. We'll give it a go. So it's Hamilton in the pits. They are going to show it. Right.
May as well come in.
Closest time. It's not the 25-second time. It's the stop time, the stationary time.
Bang.
I got
I
2.6.
got 2.5.
2.3.
So it was 2.7.
I thought it was going to
Oh
be
my
crap.
days.
I thought
So you were
I was bad.
you were
That's right.
0.4 away. You were both 0.4 away.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You were both 0.4 away. So you both spin the wheel.
I'll Russian bow you for
Huh?
it. I'll
No,
Russian
it's
bow
been
you.
for both of us.
All right.
I don't mind.
Ooh.
What is that?
Oh, that's
Draw the person next to you.
That's a nice one. I hope to get that one.
You want to draw
I
me?
don't really
I'd
know how
rather
to
draw
do
you in
this.
samba dance.
Lando is being told to pick up the pace a little bit, and he goes, "Yes, I am,
Sir,
I'm doing that."
stop complaining.
Zach,
Stop speaking on the radio.
God, Dad.
Zach, I'm trying my best.
It is a father-son relationship,
Yeah,
isn't
completely.
it? Until he leaves to RedBull, and then it will be very, very hostile.
Who we got there?
Perez is racing better, they're saying in the chat.
Well, his race pace looks quick, doesn't it? Are you spinning the wheel, Jamie Chambers?
Oh, well, I thought we were doing that for both
No, we're
of
doing
us.
it for both of us.
Oh, you're both doing it.
Yeah, we're
You're
drawing
both
each
drawing
other.
the person next to you. Oh, we got another pit. We got another pit.
While we're drawing.
Russell, ready?
Come on. Bang. Oh, that's slow.
I don't think it was slow. 2.6.
2.9, I got it right! 2.8.
2 point,
What did you put?
2.7.
Oh, it's me. God damn. Tell a funny joke. 2 peanuts walk into a bar.
The fact that you
just had so this ready, quickly. Yeah.
Two
He wanted to tell this the whole time.
Yeah, like this. 2 peanuts walk into a bar.
Okay.
One was assaulted.
Wow, that was good.
Anyone? Anyone? No? Thanks, Annette, producer. I'm glad you like that one. It's gone down like a lead balloon in the studio.
Hamilton, I've got a problem with my left front. It's starting to steer right. If anyone was interested.
None of the cars seem to be working here today.
No.
You'll be pleased to know Annette, the producer, is still laughing at my joke.
10 drivers to finish this race, honestly.
Honestly, I have to say it. I know it's not nice to say this, but if Verstappen did...
I thought you were going to slag off my joke.
Yes.
If Verstappen
It's not a good joke.
Say it.
Verstappen
Yes.
did crash
Yes.
or come out,
Great race.
it'd be interesting.
Exactly.
Perez is in the pit.
Truly horrifying.
Perez is in the pit,
Yeah,
but we're
that
not seeing
is.
it, so we won't do the time.
Thanks. I'm
No, we
honestly
didn't see
so
the whole one.
insulted. You should see his drawing of me
insulted.
because I'm looking, obviously.
Ready? Show us on 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my god!
Oh my days.
Oh my god!
Show the camera.
It's not Halloween anymore.
Oh my days.
I'm so sorry.
Has he got trophies in
What's
the
he
back?
Yeah,
holding?
because he's a smug Red Bull fan.
Oh, fair.
And he's also wearing the hat on the. I like the way he's wearing a hat like a cartoon character of the 90s.
Yeah, we'll make it more like...
Yeah.
I can't believe you drew it like that.
I've got this-
That's just...
There's a lot to unpack here, Jamie.
Guys,
That's insulting.
guys, how do you feel about that?
that
a
is
stick
that is
man.
insane. I'm not gonna lie.
That is horrifying, I do
It's-
apologise.
It's not doing you many favours.
No.
I don't feel
I feel
that
like it's
he's.
humbling me.
I don't feel that he's maybe picked out your best features. I think the sharp nose and the jaggedy teeth don't help.
Yep.
And the really
very pointy nose.
Yeah,
very
I have
thin
braces,
hair.
Thank you very much.
very, very thin hair.
I'm going to do everyone a favour.
Yo, that was...
And back to the racing.
Right, yeah.
I like that. I'm keeping it. I
yeah, I think you did... That was... Yeah, it's nice.
think it's sweet.
Yeah, I'm ashamed. That's terrible.
That's funny.
So we've got Verstappen from Norris at 3 seconds now.
Oh my God, Lance Stroll's fourth.
Pits.
It doesn't matter. He's still fourth.
You are a Stroll fan, aren't you?
Huge Lance Stroll fan.
I
Yeah.
like because I like
Like
Aston
tennis.
Martin.
Okay.
Like
So
tennis.
If you like Aston Martin, surely then you don't like Stroll because he's kind of...
Perez
Hold
all
on, Perez has
over the
come out
back
kinda
of
like-
Hamilton again.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but
feel like
Perez-
he's kind of holding Aston Martin back.
Wait a second, Perez has come
I
up behind
think-
Hamilton.
I
Yep,
think-
and he's all over the back of him as well.
I think
Why
Yeah.
do we follow them?
We
We should do our race, not try to do them.
yeah,
Why have they done that?
Perez is completely right.
I think his race engineer thinks that they've got the pace.
I thought they were going to go long.
sorry, what was Perez saying?
They tried to undercut. So they
But it
followed-
didn't work at
they
all.
followed Mercedes in.
They went completely wrong. No, they've done really.
Oh, he wasn't meant to follow Mercedes in.
No, he didn't want to, but Red Bull.
I thought they were
pulled
going to
him
go
in.
long.
That would have been my thought
Yeah,
process.
because they like just put your pace out on the table.
I'm surprised.
He'll do him in DRS.
Well, he
Unfortunately,
will get him,
But
but
we'll get him.
it just
Lewis
seems the
Hamilton
long
to
way
Lewis
around to do
Hamilton.
it.
Yeah, it feels like making the job more
Lance
difficult.
Stroll.
Stroll's
box,
in.
Box.
Should we do Lance Strolls
Box,
if he
box.
comes, if we see it?
Lance
If we see it.
Stroll.
Oh man.
Oh, we can't see it. Is he in now? He's going in.
Yeah, he's in.
Should we do it? We can see it on
Yeah.
the mini box, so let's do it.
Yeah,
No.
it's coming up.
Just
no,
about.
that is cheating.
Yeah,
No,
you
I don't
can't
want
see.
to. Oh,
2.9,
how am I meant to do it?
2.7, and they
That is appalling.
Because of him. Why did you suggest that? It wasn't full screen. Did you do it?
Yeah,
have-
2.7.
they haven't shown it.
It was 2.5.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did you see it?
It was behind the net's head.
Oh, I missed it.
2.5.
What did you go with?
2.5.
What did you go with?
I went
2.9.
2.7.
Oh, mate. Spin.
it out.
Go to spin
You
time.
go, Matthew.
I hope I get to draw you. Because you will look terrible.
Thanks very much.
What worse than I did?
Speak like a robot.
Enjoy that, man.
Oh, Zhou Guanyu's retiring the car.
Ah. So Matisse, what's happening?
I do not know.
Is that not the
Is that the best you've got?
Is that all the robot you've got?
Do the
I am building up into it.
count to 10.
1, 2,
He's so uncomfortable.
3, 4, 5.
It's almost
6, 7,
my
8,
whole
9, 10.
body language is like seized up.
It's like a really bad Doctor Who episode from the 70s. That's what
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in
Oh,
right now.
Please
wow.
stop talking to me.
Must be a Dalek.
Can you say exterminate, please?
Gene.
It's a Gunter impression. Yeah. Well, you did it.
I think I have to do it.
Norris has taken fastest lap.
No, you have to stay doing this until the next pit stop.
I think so.
Next pit
I don't think there's going to be any
That's
pit stops for about
savage.
20 laps.
Next pit stop.
No one
Oh no,
wants
Alonso's
that.
due a... Actually, no, the top 3 are due a stop.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to be, because otherwise Science has done a great job of being 17 seconds down.
Can you read out the comments, please? In your robot voice. Come on.
Come on, Matisse.
Russell has been.
What are you doing? Oh my god.
Have you heard of a robot?
Go.
That was like Scooby-Doo.
Come on, people who've spent their time writing the comments, the least you can do is read them out as a robot.
Russell has been treated badly. His race is over.
It's a good
Oh,
comment.
they've just said Russell's going to Plan B, whatever Plan B is. Don't stop, Matisse.
Yeah, I want to hear another one.
RedBull's strategy is spot on.
What
I'm not
robots
sure it
have
was
you
with Perez.
seen?
Well, Perez has done Hamilton now.
What
But
robots have you seen?
I wish I had my roadcaster.
Lance Stroll has just overtaken George Russell.
Nice.
Ah.
Nice.
Has Russell stopped, or did he start on mediums?
I think.
No, he must have stopped.
They've stopped. They're on mediums now.
Lance Stroll has just overtaken George Russell. Well, that's not good for George.
No.
I think he's probably trying to prove he wants to.
What, by falling backwards?
Lance Stroll wants to stay in a.
Points?
Wants to stay
Fair
in a
play.
seat.
Russell could actually, Stroll could actually end up all right here.
So do we think Alonso's going to undercut Sainz?
Oh yeah, he'll come out ahead of Sainz.
You reckon? It's 13 seconds.
No, not quite. It's about. I think they're saying it's about 21.
He's going
21.
in, Fernando.
Is it
Seconds
coming in
lost.
now? So
So
this
he'll
will
come
mean
up.
Fernando will come out around Perez Sonoda.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are we going to see Alonso stop? No, we're not. Oh yes, we are. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, Fernando.
Two eight. Oh, baby.
2 and 3.
2-3. Yikes.
Whoa.
Enjoy that.
Whoa. Damn.
Spinny spins.
Spinny.
Spins. Spinny spinners.
Spin City.
I
Mazda
was going to
spin.
say.
Share a random fun fact about yourself.
How did you read that upside down?
And backwards.
Fun fact, she
Fun
can read
fact.
upside down.
I am a qualified rock climbing instructor.
That's
That's
good.
awesome.
That's really
That
good.
is fun and very cool.
Thank you very
That
much.
is good. It's a good one.
Single pitch.
So there's no
or
rock you can't climb.
No, I can climb everything.
What
Single
about,
pitch,
what about Dwayne
multi-pitch?
Johnson?
Huh?
Single pitch, multi-pitch.
Both.
Did you
Oh,
get my
nice.
joke?
Yes,
said,
no
what
rock
about-
I can't
what
climb.
about Dwayne Johnson?
Oh dear.
He's the Rock.
Yeah, but it was followed on with me saying there's
yeah.
no rock I can't climb, so I ignored it.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
And Alonso has come out behind Yuki Tsunoda, but in front of Perez.
He'll be
Yes,
glad to be in front of
multi-pitch.
Perez.
That's cool. I've done my single pitch. I need to do my
He'll be
multi-pitch.
very glad to be in front of Perez. That had to be the aim there, because Tsunoda's and Gasly
Carlos
don't mean
Sainz is
anything.
in.
He's coming in.
Should we do science?
Penalised for speeding.
Yeah.
They're all
5
good. There's 3 of them coming in.
5 seconds. Oh.
Are we doing signs?
We'll
We'll
do
do
science,
science, because we're going
Okay.
to see that one. Nice stop. 2-5. 2-3.
2-3.
2-7.
2-6.
Shit.
It's
What
both
did you
Matisse
get?
and
Yeah,
Jamie.
Matisse.
Matisse. Go on, Matisse.
No,
You can
am I spinning for
give it a
both of
spin
us?
for both of us, mate.
Oh, 1 sec. Pierre Gasly was 4.1.
Really slow. Oh no! Oh God! This nobody wants this.
Nobody wants this.
All of a sudden, I feel like I need to go to the toilet.
You've got to do a freestyle rap. I think you should do 8 lines each.
And I think you should base it on the race.
8 lines each.
8 lines.
What's happened so far in the race?
5.
From
Matisse
from
just
the very
started.
beginning,
Hold on a
Charles
second,
Leclerc spinning off.
give us some time to think.
I also think the other one should beatbox for the other
Do you know
one
what, we'll go back
for a
and forth.
beat.
All right.
Yeah, that's
All right.
better to do it
Line
that
each.
way.
This is
Obviously, we just got Verstappen stop, which could actually be quite interesting. No, it was clean as a whistle. Right, give us some raps. 2.3.
That was actually the quickest pit stop you've literally today.
Today, Oh, Norris. No, it's fine.
I mean, freestyle and rapping is so far outside my wheelhouse.
Same.
Yeah.
come on.
I will take a forfeit for a different one that I have to do on my own over this.
No, no.
In
Got a
fact,
rap.
I will give it to Matisse that he doesn't have to do it if I don't have to freestyle
No,
rap.
I want a freestyle rap.
I'm more than happy to take that trade.
Both of you just freestyle rap.
5, 6, 7. Matisse.
That's not how it works.
Yeah.
It's not a song. We have to think of lyrics.
No, it's a freestyle. That's the point.
Oh, we do not want to freestyle.
Oh, close in the
So
pit
there's not
lane.
much of a battle when we're looking at Lance Stroll and looking at this, that he's not on a roll.
That was really good.
Yeah. Come on.
Here they are going side by side.
And there's no chance that they're going to collide.
Oh,
Nice.
keep going.
Come on, we need some more.
You need to do a rhyme. Jamie, set him up for one.
Danny Rick, put him in a Red Bull.
And the car's no longer going to go all for full. Oh, you gave me 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
It's like being in the room with Eminem.
Oh, yeah.
What the chocolate?
And after that horrifying, Logan Sargent is up to 11th.
He's still on the
Yes.
softs.
1, 2, 3.
So who's going to blink first, Verstappen or Norris?
They both pitted.
There you go.
Oh,
Let's go to Coylan.
Yeah, just to jump in there, Verstappen and Norris pitted on the exact same lap. Verstappen's lap was a 2.2, or Verstappen's pitch, should I say, was a 2.2, and Norris's pit was a 2.6. So he ended up losing a little bit more time in the pit stop.
He was never going to catch him anyway.
You're never going to do a fast pit stop in them either.
Yeah, but they pitted on the same lap and he's 5 seconds behind now. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
4.9.
You would call me a liar for
Do you still
0.1
hope
of
for
a
science to
second.
finish? Where did you guys have science finishing?
I said 7th.
I
today.
didn't have science finishing.
You don't think he'll finish?
I'm just
Do you
being.
think-
I'm just chucking stuff at Ferrari
will
fans
do
now.
something.
I hate being a Ferrari fan.
Ferrari will, I don't know.
What football
treacherous.
team do you support?
Brentford.
What football team do you support again? Oh, Arsenal, yeah, of course, obviously. I
Arsenal?
knew that.
Damn.
Yes, Arsenal.
It was a great goal last night. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. One of the best
gonna
goals
roll
I've
with
ever
the
seen.
ball over the
He's
line.
going to rip into your Formula 1 team and your football team.
One of the best Newcastle goals I've ever seen ever.
Really
I can't
loud
believe
fireworks.
So you used to support Chelsea, but now
I fell out of love
and
with Chelsea in a
Brentford
big
beat
way with the
Chelsea
whole
every week.
Abramovich thing.
So Brentford
and-
beat Chelsea
So
every
you
week.
just
Yeah.
you just
You was
change
happy?
teams when
No, I want to enjoy what I'm watching, and I saw Chelsea win the league in like 2006, 2007. That was like Damien Duff, Drogba time, and then the teams changed like half a season in, and you chuck £1 billion and change the team. You don't follow anyone consistently.
Yeah.
Like, I want to actually follow a team. Like Brentford have had Ivan Toney up front for 5 seasons in a row. Like,
Do you
it's-
think you'll keep him?
no, he's going for 100 million to Chelsea or Arsenal. Probably Arsenal, so they can
Probably
waste.
Arsenal.
So they
you
can
think the
waste
ball
his
was out?
talent.
Probably Arsenal.
So you do think the ball was out yesterday?
The ball was
No,
over
no,
the line.
the ball, no, that was in play.
The ball was over
There
the
wasn't a
line.
push. The ball was in
Yeah,
play.
there wasn't a push. The ball was in play. There was no foul at
I think it's a
all.
perfectly good goal. Looked
Yeah, I
perfectly
think
fine to me.
Mikel Arteta's completely wrong calling it disgraceful. I thought it was a perfectly fine goal. Great use of VAR.
Yeah, that's why you have these things these days.
I mean, football is the only sport that cannot get the like whole VAR thing right at all.
And here we have with the FIA, can't get anything right either.
That is an interesting thing though. All these sports
Yeah.
make these huge rules to change the games or the races, and they still don't always get it right.
Yeah.
And then fans sit there like, huh?
What's happening here?
I think the FIA do get most of it right now, to be fair.
They've improved. I miss
I-
Massey.
Abu Dhabi 2001.
2001? 2021?
21.
That's it, yeah.
We should bring Massey back for the drama.
The only thing that I don't like so much like about the FIA's rules is that they'll take so long to decide.
I
there
think
should be
some of
sort
them
of cap.
are open to interpretation, which I don't like.
Some of the rules.
Yeah. Right, so we've got 5-second splits between most of the top 10 now.
In his picture.
Yeah.
Good take from Gasly, though.
What did you just say?
I saw Gasly wearing a hat in his picture.
Maybe he doesn't like his hair.
You're allowed to be vain, it's all right.
So who's due to stop?
Everyone's stopped, haven't they? No, Danny Rick and Piastri?
Well, if they,
In which
can't afford
case,
to stop, they must just
Bottas
keep
has
going
done
to the end.
unbelievably well if he's stopped.
Yeah.
Or did he start? He might be one of the guys that started on the mediums. There were two people that started on the mediums. I can't remember who it was.
They cannot afford
Yeah,
to
so we've got 5 seconds gap to Verstappen now. What were people's predictions for
I said 24.
24?
Said, what did you say?
I said 14.
I said 16
I had
then.
18. I think.
Going again.
Gasly's just. Oh,
Well
they've
done.
just both. Gasly's
Gasly.
Oh,
taken
wow.
Sargent.
Well done. Well
So
done.
Gasly's
Huge
taken
from Pierre
Sargent and
Gasly.
Bottas, and Ocon. Wait, oh, he's in the pit. That's why.
Ocon's.
I was about to be like, what's going on with Ocon?
Well, that answers your question. Who was on the mediums with Ocon?
Fernando Alonso versus Sergio Perez.
So Perez is
Perez
going
is
to
gonna get
catch
him, man.
Fernando
Perez is-
now.
Oh, big time.
As soon as I saw Perez go past Hamilton, I said, "This is it. He's on
Yeah.
the podium today."
Big time.
No, it's,
Can Lando stay in second? Hopefully.
Well, I reckon Perez is a bit.
Perez will have the job cut out for him to catch Norris. But he has got 30 laps to do it. If
Yeah,
he
he's got a long time.
Yeah.
I think he
I
probably
just
will.
Got Leclerc wrong today. I should have not put him in third. Everything else is fine.
Did you back a Ferrari? That was your first problem.
Why did I do that? Peer pressure.
Didn't even start the
And
race.
you all laughed at me when I said Perez will finish third.
Yeah.
I don't. Did I laugh?
Yes.
More of a chuckle.
You were still happy about the pink martini situation at that point.
Yeah, it was still very much in system.
Yeah.
How many martinis did you have?
But one very small can. They make it out like I've been on the lash all day. One small can of
Matisse,
martini.
he didn't stop.
You didn't
So-
stop. That's why you couldn't vote. Oh dear.
No, I was a grown up last night. I was drinking Schlur.
Nice. Great stuff.
What is that?
Oh, it's like
Schlur
bubbly
is like
apple
the,
juice.
It's like sparkling.
Why'd they name it that?
Yeah.
Is it
It looks- sort of looks
you wanna
like
slur your
Prosecco.
words
Do you
by the
want
end of it?
to?
Yeah. By
No,
the
it's
end
no
of it.
alcohol.
No,
it's like
zero
juice.
alcohol,
That's
yeah.
very grown up of you.
Yeah, it's like sort of looks like Prosecco.
Well, oh, it's so funny. As a kid, you used to drink juice, and then you went through the stage of drinking alcohol and thinking it's adult, and then by the
Yeah,
time
just
you get to
ruined
adult,
your kidneys
you want to
and
drink
then-
juice again.
I love juice.
My favorite. I like apple juice.
Orange.
Yeah, lovely.
Cranberry for me.
Orange versus apple. That's the
Apple.
That's the real
Apple.
debate.
Defo.
You know the orange that tastes like the really synthetic stuff that you can get in Europe, like Mirinda. That one. That's my favourite orange. That's like the stuff that actually looks like your top.
Processed orange. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pineapple juice. That's really nice.
Underrated. Yeah.
John says tropical juice. Good for John.
Good for John.
Good choice.
Tropical juice is good.
Tropical juice is just putting all the
really
juices
nice.
together.
No,
Best of
and
them all,
it's
isn't it?
really nice. It's really sweet.
I had the mango. Who sponsored Chelsea for a while? They got the ball with the. It's the
Samsung.
name of the League Cup. Carabao.
Oh,
I had the
yeah.
mango Carabao yesterday. I was like, I might give up on Red Bull here.
Was it really good?
It was that good.
Wow, if you take that out of context, I might give up.
I
on
might
Red
give
Bull.
up on Red Bull. There you go. There's the snippet
There's
for
the
you
clip.
right there.
There's the clip.
There's the clickbait right
he
there.
walked right into that
Red
one.
Bull fanboy.
I might give up on Red Bull.
They're leading the race by not by enough seconds.
Mercedes need to make a decision here because there's no point letting these two guys burn out their tyres against each other.
Is
They need
Hamilton going to catch Stroll?
to- No.
This could be.
I'm
amazing
starting to
for
struggle
Stroll.
with the tyres, says Hamilton. There we go.
There we
Oh my
are.
god! Imagine if Stroll comes fifth.
You'll be so happy.
That'd be so much fun.
We needed someone to rep Stroll here, to be fair. Like, that
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
that
It's
was
fine.
necessary.
Well, Hamilton's 15 laps into his tyres. And they're expected to last 20 laps, Quillen.
Is it 20 for the
Mediums.
medium?
20 laps for the mediums.
So usually on the softs here, looking at the data from yesterday with the sprints, they're looking at about 20 laps on the softs,
Okay.
which is probably about the limit. So with that thinking, I'd imagine it'd be 35 or 35-ish.
So
laps for
he's
the,
struggling
for the
at
mediums.
half their wear.
Yeah,
For the
pretty
mediums?
much.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's such a small, it's just a short lap. So yeah, essentially maybe about 30 to 35 laps. And
Wow.
I'd say for their second stints, if they're going to, I won't be surprised if a couple of teams try to go back onto the soft.
Yeah, I imagine we'll see some more people.
Yeah,
pit.
I can't see Hamilton taking that to 30 laps if he's struggling on them now.
But there's no. He still has 36 laps to go.
Yeah,
Well, we're halfway through the race
So
now.
there's no point doing any changes.
Just.
but he's losing 0.2 a lap on Stroll at the moment. And Perez is almost within a second on Alonso.
Yeah,
Alonso's a sitting duck.
he'll
He's
be in
gonna
trouble.
taken.
Yeah.
He's done brilliantly.
He's done great.
Aston Martin up there in the first place. He's done really well.
But this is
I
what we
think
were
he's
talking
in
about
trouble.
earlier, Aston Martin taking points from today.
Yeah.
Which is big. And Danny Rick isn't...
This is why I didn't have much faith in Mercedes at the start of the race. They just don't. They don't have the.
But then surely from yesterday with the sprint, they would have gone, right, tyre strategy needs to be key here. And yet they've now got Hamilton complaining 18 laps into his mediums.
They just feel a bit watered down, Mercedes, at the moment. They don't have that cutting edge about them that they used to have.
It's not a quick weekend for them, is it?
No.
But even in their decision making, when they could have won races this season, like they didn't have it.
No, I don't...
Is Ferrari the only team to win a race?
Yeah.
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 You are
Carlos Sainz,
literally the
yeah.
only one who's seen any sort of success outside of Red Bull.
Read it and weep, baby.
Yeah.
And
Read
yet...
it and
So
weep.
you should be happy, appreciative of Ferrari this
Yeah, but
season.
who's second in the constructors?
Incredible performance.
Mercedes and Ferrari are not getting anywhere near them.
So Tsunoda's up. Tsunoda's
Tsunoda.
up into the
Tsunoda.
points. That's what happens when we put Yuki and Tsunoda together.
Yeah.
Tsunoda. And Lando goes fastest again.
That'll continue to change as the fuel drains out the cars,
Yep.
though.
It's going for fastest lap.
Wow. If it stays like this, Fernando goes up.
To
Norris goes up.
fourth.
That's pretty impressive for Fernando. Really impressive.
Yeah, for the car he's in, and the fact that they have not had a good second half of the season at all.
Yeah, I enjoyed seeing him on the
Podiums.
podiums
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Well, we genuinely thought there was going to be a real competitive edge to Aston Martin, at least for the first sort of 4 or 5 races, and then steady decline.
Oh, science.
Signs looking on
Science,
Hamilton, nice and
science.
easy.
Oh,
Hamilton
Thank
is
you.
going backwards.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I did say signs to fifth.
He's got to get past. Yeah, but you also want Lance Stroll to do well.
I get very conflicted when I watch.
It's a really nice move, that,
I do
Carlos.
get very conflicted.
Oh wow!
Very mature, very comfortable.
Yep.
DRS pulling
He's
him
lined
along.
up really well there.
There's teams and drivers I root for, and then I don't mind if they overtake, and then some I really want them to overtake.
Verstappen takes fastest
Who do you
lap.
root for? So obviously Ferrari, both Ferrari drivers.
Yes.
Then Aston Martin, both
Yes.
Aston Martin drivers. Those are those your ones.
Yeah, I also really like Haas.
Oh really?
I like
Yeah.
Nico. I like Nico
Yeah, I
Hulkenberg.
really like Haas.
What do you like about them?
I really like I really like both the drivers, and I like the team.
Do you think they'll get bought?
No, because
Thank
they're an
you for
American
answering
team.
for me.
Get bought by an American
But
company?
they got a Ferrari engine, don't they? I see what you did there.
They do take it.
No, they can't have another American team be bought out and not be based in America, because the whole that whole push for having American teams and having 2 or 3, they can't. Haas can't be sold to someone outside of America at least,
Yeah, so if it is, it'll be someone inside.
which only leaves Andretti and 2 others.
Verstappen's just in his own world.
Yep, 5 seconds clear and
He's
the
probably
fastest lap.
not pushing a huge
He's not
amount.
even trying. He's just chilling.
He doesn't need to clear off into the distance.
No.
He's got such a big, 5 seconds is such a comfortable distance.
The problem is second to third. Look, 11 seconds now.
Look, just watching him, it doesn't even look like he's pushing.
That's incredible, though, how Norris is so much further ahead to third.
That's a huge gap, really, and it's not like Alonso is defending Perez. Perez is 1.6 back.
And then Stroll's 5 behind him.
Yeah,
I can see him not trying.
Yeah, the top of the pack is really spread out.
It's actually
now.
infuriating. I can
Yep.
see him not pushing.
Who, Max?
Yeah, I can see him.
It's about this point that he starts to go to sleep.
Yeah.
He's
No,
literally.
he
I
starts
can
to
see
think
him
about what's
chilling.
gonna have for dinner.
I can literally see him relaxing in that car.
You know it's bad when Christian Horner can come out and say, "Oh no, he was 4 gin and tonics into chilling."
It's mad.
I still
Esteban
can't.
Ocon in on Hulkenberg.
Easy.
Yeah, easy take.
I still can't-
Valerie Bartos.
That'd have been Bartos.
I still can't quite believe that Charles Leclerc
On the
Yeah, I know,
formation.
yeah.
didn't even make it
Yeah.
past the
I know,
formation lap.
gutted.
It's quite
I'm
incredible,
gutted.
isn't it?
I know.
Madness.
Yeah, it's quite incredible.
And that's now gone up to 12.5 seconds.
Do you know
a
what?
lap.
I always knew Leclerc wouldn't hold on to that position because of just everything that surrounds Ferrari. Just like you just know something's going to go wrong. But I didn't
Well,
expect it to
well
happen.
done, you.
I didn't know it happened that quickly. I'll give you that. I didn't know it happened that quickly.
Thanks so much for giving me
When-
that.
when
It makes me
were-
feel
when
so
were you
good.
expecting it?
About a lap, maybe lap 10, 11, 12, around then. Just once we've got our feet under the table.
At least do one competitive lap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we're kind of settled, you know.
That's almost up to 13
Main
seconds.
character
so
syndrome kicks in at Ferrari. They're like, right, do something.
That sinking feeling when you
Alonso
see a red
is
car on a
losing
wall.
half a second a lap on Norris at the moment.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he's getting battered. Perez isn't catching
Perez
up to
isn't
Alonso,
catching
though.
Alonso.
Shame. Stroll might catch Paris.
Sonoda's driving very good today. He will earn points for small balls.
Small balls.
Say that again.
BULLS.
Oh, small
B-
balls.
Yes.
Bulls. Got it.
Not the way you said it.
Oh, Bottas is retiring the car.
Come on.
Both of them retiring. So there's 5 cars. There's only 5 people
Alfa
today.
Romeo.
There's only 5 people that
Danny
aren't going to
Rick's
score
coming
points. Only sort of by default.
Only by default of other.
It's coming out.
Oh dear.
Oh, Alfa
Yo.
Romeo, what is that?
Horrible day.
This has been nuts, this race. There's still 30 laps to go.
Which means there's still 5 more retirements.
You really want 10 cars to be left, don't you?
It'd be fascinating.
And
I
want
can't
it
remember
to
the last
be-
time that
I want-
happened.
Obviously, I need Verstappen to be one of them because I'm trying to mix up the grid.
You want Verstappen to
Unreal.
retire? There's
Yeah.
no chance.
No chance. Oh, he does not look happy bunny, does he?
Nope.
Does he ever?
I've seen him smile once.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't, does he?
No, that's...
Finish.
Look at that Scandinavian anger.
Kimi.
Right, so where are our battles? Gasly might catch Russell, you reckon?
Is Hamilton going to do anything about this? Getting overtaken by science and, or are we just
No.
going to just keep plummeting down
He's
the
just
table?
dropping
Russell,
away.
I think, regrets not taking Hamilton now.
Oh, he's going to have some words when he gets in.
He's just stuck behind him now.
Excuse me, Mr. Hamilton, sir.
It's all going to stay pretty
He's not
much.
allowed to talk to Toto.
Mr. Wolf.
It's going to stay like this pretty much until the next set of pits, really, and then it'll be a bit
Yeah.
strategy. The only one that might have a look is Pierre Gasly at the back of Russell and Perez at the back of Alonso. They're the only two that we might see some shifts.
I reckon get the undercut and Perez comes in first.
Over
Undercut
before
on
Alonso.
yeah.
They've got to do something because he's losing time.
Yeah, he's falling back. That's half a second again.
But they
so
can't-
is Paris, he's 2-1 behind Alonso.
It's 2-1.
It was 2 and then it went to 1 as I was saying the sentence. So
I'm just watching the seconds go up from Alonso to Norris. It's now at 14.5.
He's probably thinking more about what's behind him than
top
what's
two
in
Yeah,
front
top
of him.
he
two decided,
knows
aren't
he's
they?
not getting second, Alonso.
Yeah.
So
Good,
he'll
I'm
just
happy
keep Perez
for
behind.
Lando. Lando is literally just becoming the bridesmaid at this point of Formula One. It's quite sad. When is he going to get a win?
When
Never.
Verstappen crashes.
Yeah, literally when Verstappen crashes.
It will be something like that, won't
He's
it?
got a lot of second places this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's missed a second place.
He has the same expression, Toto Wolf, every time the camera pans on him.
Except when he's punching keyboards. That's an amazing view.
It is. Wow.
It's such an awesome
What a
circuit.
view
That's
that is. That's insane. How much do you think it is to stand up there?
A lot.
a mortgage.
Not as much as
A mortgage
Vegas.
on a very humble London home.
One
What
bedroom
part
in
of
London.
I'm not specifying. Zone 9.
I'm liking this Gasly and Russell. This looks fun.
That's 0.5, yeah.
Russell really shouldn't be done by Gasly in an
the
Alpine.
Mercedes are seriously struggling.
They are.
Yeah.
But this is how they were in the
Sprint.
In the sprint, yeah.
I thought it might be a tyre thing for the sprint, but it's not. The car's just not happy.
Well, they
here.
blamed the tyres, and they said the tyre deg was the biggest part.
They lied.
There he is. He's going up.
Yeah, he's done
Got
it.
him.
It's absolute
Wow.
disgrace. What a disgrace this is.
It is a very high altitude track. Not quite as high as Mexico, but that does definitely have an effect for some of the cars deal with it better than others. And
Do you
I
think Gasly's going to take Hamilton?
Yes.
Oh,
No.
I think you're right. The ground effect is it seems to play much more into McLaren and Red Bull's hands, and it's a much more
Mercedes
beneficial
don't
ground
like
effect.
What is happening to my team?
That's right. Just change to McLaren. You'll be fine.
yeah. Over here, he changes teams all the time. So
Not for the best part of 20
You're going to
years,
come.
man.
You'll come sort of next week's race in this top Mercedes hat.
Because
Williams socks.
Because McLaren invited us to the garage, you know.
Did they give you this?
Yeah, they gave it to me. It was a gift.
That is cool.
Mercedes haven't done that, so this is why my loyalty's right now, visually.
Whoever gives you free merch.
Yeah.
Free merch, unless it's Red Bull. I'll give it
Matisse
away.
can be bought.
There you go. Undercut zone.
I'll take free
He
merch
needs to
from
be
every
within
team on the
2.1
grid apart
seconds.
from Red Bull. That's the only team I won't take free merch from.
Yeah.
High threat, it
High
says.
threat.
To be fair, I think I'll leave Ferrari as well.
I think they'll pit him and go for the undercut.
Yeah, they should risk. They got to do something.
I don't think he's going to take him in the racing line. He's down another half a second.
Alonso is on the radio.
Could George fall out the points?
Yes.
He could.
No. Well,
Yep.
You think Yuki Tsunoda
More points for
take him?
Yuki and Logan Sargent, please.
Well, he's in 9th now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but Sargent's
Sargent's 12
13
seconds,
seconds off
yeah.
Tsunoda.
Yeah, true. Shame Danny Rick and Piastri are not involved in this.
Could be a double point weekend for Yuki Tsunoda.
Love that.
Yeah, Danny Rick is 54 seconds behind Hulkenberg.
I can
But
make that
Piastri's
up.
only 1 second behind
It's
him.
Danny
If
Ricciardo.
he gets a
He
bit of
can do
nitrous,
No,
might stand a chance.
he'll get it down to like 40 something.
It's not great, is it?
They should pick up the car and throw
23 seconds for a stop. 15 clear. Wow, it's big. I like this. I think Perez is going to do it.
It's all just
take
going to
first.
stay here until who jumps first and says, right,
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
think
for
he
it.
will as well. I think Perez will take third.
25
Go for it,
laps to
Coy.
He's
go.
a man on a mission today.
So just a note on Alonso, his team has just told him to potentially extend the stint a little bit, but make sure to use the pace you've got now. So my guess into it is that Aston Martin and Alonso have been kind of knowing that Perez is going to catch them and waited off a little bit to hold on their tyres, and now they're going to.
So now they're going to burn the
pick
tyres
pace
out.
a little bit.
Very smart. Very smart.
Because they just told Gasly that he's got a coast on the brakes.
Yeah, Gasly's got a brake issue. Or if it says they don't feel right.
Another retirement.
Well, the Ferraris
can you
yesterday
imagine?
were coasting through the bends.
Mm.
They were lifting and coasting.
Yeah.
Sargent's coming to the pit. Oh, it's just a regular stop. I wasn't sure if there was an issue.
Are we betting on this one or not?
Not seeing it.
Absolutely
so no.
not. No chance.
But it's a 3-4.
You have no idea if you can't see it.
Not a chance. Has to be on screen.
No, I don't think George
Oh,
will
lock
fall
up.
out of the points.
Oh,
Hamilton's on the
Hamilton
radio. I don't know
if it's
gonna-
gutsy, but the car is so bad in the air.
That was a big firework behind.
That was in the building.
Yeah, it was.
So the current medium tyre pit window is lap 46
Which
to
is now.
52. So in the next 6 laps, the people on the mediums, we expect them to look to come in.
Oh, who's that?
Oh, there you go. There's somebody coming in right now.
Oh,
It is
buckle up.
George Russell.
George.
A very early stop. He's got to be going back on the mediums.
Bang.
It's slow.
No, it's not.
It's not.
2-5.
2-6.
2-6. You're further away.
7.
It's me. I'm the furthest. It's me.
It
Hi.
Said it was slow.
It actually
I said
looked
it
quite
was
quick
slow.
though, no? I thought it was a
That
good
looks
pit
slow
stop.
to me. Right, Joe.
Damn, we caught life there.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oh, I've broken it. Everybody, I've broken the wheel.
It's your first one, isn't it?
Draw an F1 driver of your choice. Fun fact, I didn't get that one. But fun fact for me, when I was in year 9, it was the last year you have to do art. I got given before you get like actual grades, I got given a level 2, which is what you should get in Key Stage 1. So the same as sort of a year 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
So this could be because I was so bad.
Oh wow.
I'm really
But
I was just doing it anyway. Oh.
So I
didn't see.
I will draw an
I was
F1
so
driver.
close, 2.4.
Did you pick? So you picked the subject.
No. It's when you're forced to do
Okay,
art
right.
until you
This
pick
is
your
the
GCSEs.
second race in a row I've heard someone talk about their primary school stuff.
Wow.
Like James wouldn't
You're that
let it go
bad?
yesterday.
Well, we're gonna see now, aren't we?
Oh, we've missed another pit stop, by the way.
We missed 2.
It's just the story. It's just,
It already looks like
the
ET.
Story, the
story
story was
just-
just captivating.
it was.
Yeah, I drew you all in, didn't I?
Yeah, you really did.
6 seconds to Norris, 16 seconds from Norris
No, I
to
didn't.
Alonso.
You didn't even mean the pun.
Right, 16, 25,
We're not going to see Hulkenberg in the pit.
No.
25, 28.
They're focused on Hamilton, who's in 9th, who's just come out.
Something.
Do we have to guess who you're drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. Sure, it'll be simple enough.
I need to change something
Quillen, what happened
Really
with
bad.
Perez's stop?
because that looks really bad,
Oh
doesn't
my
it?
god.
Because I've
Is it similar to the run before?
Not in
There is
particular
no
with Saw,
drawing
Jamie.
that's
It
been
looked,
done today that is worse than
pretty
what I've just
alright.
witnessed.
I
Yeah,
kind of needed
just
to make a
mistakes.
change there
Oh
because
my
that was
God.
bad.
It looks
So
like-
the idea for Perez is trying to come in and try to
Very
get
undercut, yeah,
Alonso
it's
on
the
the
same.
undercut.
So Perez is going to do Sonoda now, and Alonso's in the pit.
I don't even know who that is.
The undercut,
I do know who
is
that
it going to work?
I think I know who that is.
Alonso's still in the pit.
Pit exit.
He's out,
Alonso.
he's out.
Come on, Hamilton. Yes, taking down the inside. Let's
Hamilton
go.
takes him.
Wait,
The,
so
the
Alonso-
undercut didn't work.
Oh, come on.
Perez is still 3 seconds back on Alonso.
Solid. Hey, signs of
Worse.
Oh,
Hamilton, we should have gone to the...
We should have gone to the hard tire, man. That was my Lewis Hamilton impression.
Yeah.
and he's what on the
Would you like to see my F1
I
driver?
would.
Who is this?
Do you know what? That looks
Charles
that
Leclerc,
looked a lot
isn't it?
better than it did a minute ago.
Is that Charles?
Who do you think it
Bottas.
is, Talia?
I have a feeling it's George Russell.
Who do you think it is?
Bottas.
Charles.
It's Charles Leclerc.
He doesn't have that much of a beard, though.
I know, but I had
You
to
should have
put
saw how that
more.
looked a minute ago. Honestly,
Like Santa Claus.
I had to put more of a beard because I couldn't just do a moustache. I
What
needed to
saw
do
a
the
minute
whole
ago was
thing.
Frightening.
Really bad. Right, that'll do. Hope you enjoyed that.
Right, so Stroll and Sainz still yet to pit.
Yeah. Honestly, it feels like Lando and Verstappen are just in a different.
Are they yet to
Stroll
pit as
is
well?
They're on a
27
different
seconds
race.
behind Norris.
Yeah, they,
It's
yeah,
like,
they've
it's like
got
they're
a whole.
literally- they're in a different sport.
Yes.
How can a McLaren be that?
Pierre
fast?
Gasly.
Is that an Ocon on his teammate?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Who just got fastest lap? Gasly, no?
Gasly fastest lap as well, 1:14.1.
A McLaren being that far down the road is quite incredible.
Yeah.
Like,
What, Norris?
yeah, it's behaving
Yeah.
like a Red Bull.
No, Piastri the wrong way.
Yeah, pissed with Piastri.
And also, yes, the other McLaren as well.
Nearly got a sandwich
being
there.
that
haven't
far
they?
away is opposite ends of the spectrum today.
I mean, that one.
Oh, they let him through
Oh right, okay.
because he's quicker.
Fair. He has been quicker.
So 27 seconds Stroll to Norris, so Norris can have an awful pit stop and still come out.
Yeah. Oh, he can park if he wants. Turn the engine off, go and get a sandwich, come back out, and still be ahead of these lot.
Yeah, Verstappen's
Big
7.
day for second and third, actually, because it's going to change the constructors, which is nice. Hamilton being quite far down, and Russell out of the points.
Russell out the points is disastrous for them.
Still a few to pit.
Only
though.
Sargent, well, not only, but Sargent's right behind him.
Yeah, 15 seconds, bit of a way, I guess. Lewis and Gasly fighting.
Mercedes. This is
Gasly could have a real look here at Hamilton.
disaster.
He's
Yep.
going to get him.
Yes,
He's going
this
to get him.
Wow, huge from Gasly.
Wow. Pierre Gasly's having
Pierre
a
Gasly is on
cracker
a-
of a race.
He is on it.
He is now
Might get driver
13
of the
seconds
day
off
then.
Sonoda, but Sonoda must be due a stop, mustn't
Yeah,
he?
he is. Yeah. Drivers' Championship finished. Hamilton's not catching Paris. So
Yeah, that is the drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over. Perez has
Well,
locked up
it was
second.
24 going into this race. And
Hamilton's currently
Perez
scoring 2
can-
points, and Perez is currently scoring eight.
At least 8.
Yeah, 8.
That takes it to 30. 30 points with 2 races.
It's done.
What
And I think that also saves Perez's seat as well.
Yeah,
more
well-
to the point.
I'm in his DRS and I'm still not catching him.
That's because Fernando's a better driver.
He must be
It's
talking about
Gasly.
Gasly, mustn't he?
It's not.
Gasly, he's talking about Gasly. I mean, fair play that the Alpine's able to do that.
I'd love to go for this weekend. I bet it's
Come on,
such a good
Sergio.
party.
What, Brazil?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
of
unbelievable in
course,
Sao Paulo.
100%.
Is Alonso dangling a mouse by its tail and toying with him a little bit? That's an analogy.
I can't believe this race has gone so wrong.
So Perez is back to 2 seconds behind Alonso. That gap hasn't changed for about 15 laps now.
Alonso's
And
been
they've both
really
pitted as
good.
well.
Yeah.
Alonso's been really good.
Come on. Is there any sort of fight back on Gasly?
So
And then
20
Stroll and Sainz still need to pit.
No.
No?
So Nolan needs
Verstappen
to
and
pit.
Norris need to pit.
Sonoda needs to pit. as
Right,
well.
Sainz is coming in now. Should we do his?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, this is a disaster.
Or he's been told to box, so. Box. Not just
box.
box. Box.
Box.
Box, box.
Here we go. Come on, Carlos. Make it a good stop, mate. Please.
Give the Ferraris fans
slow.
some hope.
That's really slow.
3.1, 2.7, 2.7. What did you put?
3
It's
points.
Matisse.
How was that?
3.2.
What was it again?
2.6.
Really?
Oh, it was 2.8.
It felt so slow.
You were the
Oh, yeah, I
worst.
was one out the
Spin
wrong
the
way.
wheel.
It felt so slow.
Spin that wheel.
Nope, skip.
Freestyle rap again, but this time Matisse is on his own. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Stop doing that. This doesn't help.
Come on.
I have to think.
Carlos Sainz. It didn't look like a bad stop to me.
What do you think it
That back
was?
right.
Ooh.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, we're all waiting with bated breath.
I'm not putting any pressure on you, bro.
That felt like a bad stop. It feels like I've been robbed. I'm going to do poetry instead.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did the spoken word. Perez 1.06 now. Hunting him down.
1, 2,
That was
3,
the start of it.
4.
I can't
Yeah,
think
he's
of
trying.
anything
He's
else.
trying to get out of it.
He's really trying to get out.
Okay,
The
Stroll,
longer
trying
that
to
he
think of
think-
more.
the longer that he thinks that we're
Stroll's
not
Stroll
there.
in the pit.
Stroll just did a really slow
4.3.
stop. Stroll just did a really
4.3. That
slow
is a
stop.
terrible stop.
I think that's going to mean that he drops behind Sainz.
Where is Sainz? Is he coming around?
At least Yuki Tsunoda's fifth.
No, Stroll's come out ahead of Sainz.
But Yuki's got.
We'll
a
see.
hit still.
We're
You
not
can see on the radar, top right.
Yeah.
Stroll's ahead
Oh
of
yeah,
Sainz.
yeah.
Wow.
Only just.
Points for Yuki though.
Yeah, he's due a fat stop though, Yuki.
Fat stop.
We still haven't heard this freestyle rap.
Alonso is 37
No, that's not the point. He's meant to do it
seconds
on the fly. That's why it's freestyle, not go home, plan it, and do it on the pod
Base
tomorrow.
it on the net on the
Matisse
name
is
from there.
getting
To be able to,
bullied
to,
by
be able to
Joe here.
freestyle, you have to be able to rap in the first place.
Alright, here we go.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Joe, you'd hate it if you
10,
got this.
11,
No, I'd love it, mate.
What could they not get on the
It
front?
looked like the rears.
Something not good.
4.3.
This is really difficult.
Let's go.
You haven't got to write it down, bro.
Maybe I should.
Doesn't matter if it's not
I feel like I
good.
need to-
It doesn't have to be good.
In
well,
fact,
it won't be. Don't worry about that.
It has to be something.
don't
you're
worry about
building
that.
up anticipation
It
by
just
You're
doing
making
this.
it worse.
Well, I'm trying to make it better.
Come on,
If you had done
Sergio.
it, it'd be done by now.
Right, Sergio is 0.8 behind now. So DRS on this lap.
Have you heard about the eating the slug analogy? Imagine, right? I tell you, you've got.
Sorry, what?
I tell you, right? tomorrow, you have to eat a slug, right? You have to eat a slug. Now, if you get up in the morning and you
Welcome
just eat
to On Track GP, where Joe is talking about...
If you get up in the morning and you eat the slug, it's done. But if you wait all day, you're all day going, oh my God, I've got to eat the slug. It's almost like eating the slug twice.
Yeah.
So Talia's right.
It is.
If you get it out of the way now, it's done.
And what it's like,
Don't eat the slug twice.
When you worry about something, and you worry about it too much.
Right, here it comes.
You end up worrying about it twice because if something's going to happen, it's going to happen, right? But if it doesn't happen, you've already worried about it, and it never happens in the end.
Okay.
Don't eat the slug
Maybe
twice.
I'll just cuss Ferrari in my rap.
Yeah, go.
Do whatever you need to.
Sergio.
Quickly, because Sergio's going to get Alonso in a minute.
He lost DRS on that though. By 5 thousandths of a second. That sums up Sergio a little bit, doesn't it? You got an Aston Martin in front of you, you just need DRS and you're 5 thousandths of a second away from it.
I'm really looking at you, aren't I? I'm not letting you get away with this one.
Well.
No, please don't let him get away with it.
You're doing that thing that rabbits do, where they just stay really still and hope that they can't be seen anymore. That's you. You're just like, if I don't speak and don't move, then I won't have to do it.
Do you know what? It was really good when I had a back and forth.
Bro, I did all of the last one.
No,
Here we go. This is On Track GP, so I'm going to hand it over to my brother Matisse.
That doesn't rhyme.
It does nearly rhyme. P, Matisse, go. Go. See, that's the worst. It's not worse than that. Go.
P and E's rhyme.
Well, they do.
No, it's the fact that you said it silently.
That doesn't
You
rhyme.
didn't want to ruin the momentum, but at the same time, it still
Go.
cussed him out.
Come on, Sergio. Come on, mate.
Right. Matisse, man.
Got to catch him.
You know I love you.
Oh,
Ferrari
he's
are
touched tight.
falling. Joe is crying into his pillow every night.
That was just slam poetry, mate.
That was just shredding. That
Every
was I
night.
don't like Joe.
Also, the eye contact didn't make me feel any better.
He didn't even blink, bro.
I'd have been very happy. I'd been very happy if you sort of hadn't looked me in the eye as you said it.
So apparently freestyle rap was Slate Joe. Right?
Yeah.
She said, just go, isn't it? I just went.
Sonoda's just done a 2-2 stop. And Verstappen.
Fastest of the day.
Verstappen's
the
in.
pit,
That was quick, wasn't it? Whatever it was. 2-5.
and Norris leads the race.
Yeah, Norris is going to lead a lap.
Maybe he just don't pit again.
That was a
Can you do
record.
that?
Verstappen.
He could do that again, but his tyres.
Verstappen holds the record for most laps without losing the lead of a race.
Yeah, across like
What was it,
8
8
races.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
like a
about
whole
9
thing.
races.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous. And it was only because they did a tactical.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely incredible.
So he's
Because
13
Coylin
seconds.
has got me reading all these various different like records and stuff.
Alonso is 34 seconds behind.
If I'm Lando Norris now, I would just say,
Done.
right, we're 12 seconds ahead, right? We don't actually need to do another stop in terms of the rules. I'd go, let's just go long. We're not going to get caught by Alonso for sure. Let's just scrub these tyres. We might get a safety car and then we'd have track position. That's what personally I would do. I wouldn't bother with the
It's
stop
not an
now.
awful idea. I mean, 12
Because
seconds.
he's going to get caught, and if he pits, then he's definitely going to be behind. And he's 32 seconds ahead of Alonso, so he's all right there.
Yeah, you're not in 14
risk
laps. You're
it.
not losing 30 seconds.
There's no way they're going to be able to catch that up in a pit. I mean, obviously Verstappen's going to chop a second a lap, but they may as well go.
Checo still
happens.
can't get past Fernando.
How long is the pit stops?
23 seconds lost, and he's 32 seconds ahead of Alonso.
Oh, there's Piastri. There's two
That's some good
McLarens
maths.
side by side.
Give him a toe.
Don't. He's going to lap him.
That will help.
That'll help Oscar's confidence. Won't it? No, Joe, you make a good point. Like, if you're going to give up the position to Verstappen with the pit stop, and he's closing a second a lap at the moment anyway,
Risk it.
just stay out.
And
Stay out and make him go round you.
I don't think Alonso is enough of a threat to think, oh, we need to change tyres because Alonso might catch up. I don't think Alonso or Perez would nick second.
Russell, retire the car. In 10th as well.
Oh no.
In the points, retire the car.
Another one bites the dust.
Wow.
Oh, no. Wow, so that's going to be 6 cars that don't make it over the line today.
Chop, chop, 4 more.
And 3 of those are just running retirements. They're not even
Yeah.
I knew this was
race
gonna be a bad day.
incidents.
Mercedes.
Four of those, including Leclerc.
Knew it.
Well, yeah, hydraulics, yeah. Wow, okay.
Logan Sargent, 5 seconds outside the points.
There'll be another retirement.
Fastest lap
Yeah,
to
Max.
Verstappen. He is in the
We'll get
hunt.
Oh, who's this?
That's George retiring the car.
Yeah.
Right, how many
Welcome
seconds?
home, George.
Yeah.
Just infinite time. Doesn't end.
I wonder what that is.
When's the next race? I'll give it maybe 6 days.
All the way to Vegas.
Is it next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, see you at 5 a.m.
Oh dear. Are you in for that? What about you guys? 5 a.m.
I want to be in for that.
5 a.m. Sunday morning. Oh, wow.
I'm not going to sleep. We should go and have some
That's-
margaritas.
Pink martinis.
Yeah,
Pink
that's
one, yeah.
you either stay up,
We don't.
which was what Jason was suggesting.
Yeah.
He said, "Well,
Let's just
come
drink
here at
here.
midnight,
Just
and we'll."
Just get slammed.
Just keep going.
Yes.
Oh, I think we're going to find out
Go
here
for
from
it, Colin.
Coylin about
Oh.
George.
So George has been put into the pits due to an issue with high and worsening power unit temperature. They said that there's an imminent failure, that the power unit, the engine, might actually blow up, and obviously they want to save the engine, so
Yeah.
they're calling it a day for Russell. And
Norris is being called in there.
No.
Again, I mean, I guess it's probably the more sensible decision because they're not. There's second is then basically secure, but
That, yeah.
the fighter in me would
There
go.
he's gone.
Oh,
Kick me
you,
out.
no, you know what it
Kick me
is?
out.
It's
See what happens.
19 points instead of 18, isn't it? Go for the fastest lap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because Verstappen is going to keep ticking over fastest laps now.
Yeah. Yeah.
but then it's 25 compared to 18 potentially, and a first race win. I mean, it's very unlikely that anything like that would happen. And that's a lapped Daniel Ricciardo, is it? Oh my God!
Maybe a little.
This is the closest Checo's got. Checo for podium.
Yeah, I want to stay on this camera now. Just keep us, just
can we
keep us
stay
on
with
this
battle,
fight now.
like-
This is the
Yeah,
main
Norris
fight.
is. Yeah, it's done.
That's great defending from Alonso there. That's brave.
He's got 11 laps
One of the best
to do
defenders.
this.
I mean,
Massively
is.
one of the best defenders.
Yeah.
he's going to get it done, Perez, isn't
Floyd
he?
Mayweather of Formula One.
Well, he did give someone a love tap last week, didn't he? So.
Yeah, Norris is 13 seconds behind Verstappen now.
But 10 ahead of Alonso and Perez, so that's second wrapped
Yeah,
up.
yeah, no, of course, but yeah, that is now first and second done.
Points for Sonoda, points for Gasly. Wow.
Hey, look, Piastri's come 14th.
14th. It was also Plum. He's also come Plum last, but it is 14th.
It's 14th.
Doesn't sound as bad.
To be
as
fair,
it is.
Ricardo's only 46 seconds.
Yeah, see, he got out the 50s. He's in the
46
40s
seconds
now.
off.
Off,
Insane.
se- off,
It's just insane
off
that
12.
He got out the
Behind
50s. He's
Ricardo.
in the 40s.
You see how far Ricardo is behind, and you actually realise there's another driver behind him. It's just
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
What's Piastri doing out there right now? Just
It's got to be dating.
They're running data.
I mean,
They're
he's
absolutely
7
just running
seconds
data.
behind.
It's late in the
Ricardo.
season.
yeah.
How much data do they need?
Oh, come on, Checo.
Come on, Alonso.
Yeah, I'd like to see this go on for a few more laps. I
Yeah,
don't want him
same.
to just get him up the back straight and then that's, Alonso's tyres are shot and that's the end.
I also like that Lance Stroll is 5th still. I
he's
think
done
it's
well.
really good.
Is that just
Who'd you
because you
prefer?
predicted it?
Huh?
Stroll or Sainz in that
No,
position?
I said I thought Sainz would get to 5th, but I think having Stroll in 5th,
It's
like,
not a
fair
bad
play
race
to
from
him.
Lance
Like,
Stroll.
I think it's really solid for him.
8 points for Ferrari this weekend. Oh no, maybe a couple more from the sprint. I can't remember where we
Outscored
finished.
by Aston Martin.
Yeah.
Who would you prefer to be in that position, Sainz or Stroll? Like who?
In
What?
5th?
In
Yeah.
5th.
Sainz, you're a Ferrari fan?
Yeah.
Okay, phew.
No, I said that. Yeah.
There you go.
it's not-
Norris takes fastest lap.
Yeah, that's a good point for Norris.
Was that a 1:12?
But if he doesn't, I'm actually happy like that.
What was it? Bottas with a 1:10.3. I don't think
No,
that
that's
was
not
beaten
being
today.
beaten today. Like you say, that's what we were doing in qualifying. So
Last lap.
Okay, so
I mean,
Perez has the ability to put a
is
little bit more
Alonso-
into the car.
Is Alonso playing with him?
What do you mean?
Dangerous game if he is
Yeah,
in
very.
DRS.
Dangerous game to play with a Red Bull.
It's like, oh.
So
Yeah, I know.
Another
That's
bite
all
of the
that's all I
DRS
need.
cherry.
that's all I can take from this. I've already got Norris on the podium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Leclerc's going to come third.
No.
That feels a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, that for me is probably not going to happen.
Oh, there you go. It was a 1:12.2 from Norris.
Unless we're talking about a different race. We haven't specified what race on the.
Norris has also taken 3 seconds off Verstappen.
Yeah.
He's not going to catch him, but
We've got 8 laps to clear.
it's not bad.
Verstappen's also not even trying, probably.
No, he'd just be
And Perez
jealous.
again is just not close enough. What is going on here?
Kick him out of the seat. It's clearly not good enough.
I mean,
to
he
drive
is
that car.
he is making a big deal of this at the moment.
I think
I'm not underestimating
Perez.
Alonso at all, but Perez is making. He's in the same car as
Who do you think should be in third then?
Perez.
And speaking not as a Red Bull fan,
Perez. No, you're watching this battle here. This has been going on for 15 laps. And he's had DRS for half of them.
so then on this race in particular, then he probably shouldn't be in it then if he can't overtake already.
Not necessarily.
Max would have.
It's still, yeah. But Max is a different
Max
breed.
would have.
Max would have done it.
Max would have.
I know he's a generational driver, but still, you know.
Yeah, just wow. Heads up.
Joe's got-
Yeah, Joe.
Joe can see that.
I missed that.
You're gonna write him a message.
Should we go to Coilham?
I just want to bring your attention to Lando Norris. Obviously, with that later pit stop, he is absolutely alive at the minute. He is dropping Max like crazy. He's down to 9.8.
9.5, yeah.
But you know, I doubt he's going to be close enough to even try and overtake on the last lap. But definitely keep an eye on him.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough, is it? To,
Well,
to win.
wasn't it 13 or 14 when he came out? So
Yeah, 13 and a half.
I would like to see it if he can take half a second a lap. That would be great. Maybe an interesting lap 70.
But do you think Verstappen, once he's like aware of Lando, then
Just
he'll
open up again.
Yeah, just open it up. So.
you think he's not aware that Lando's right?
Well, at the moment he's doing.
To be fair, because they do know the tracks off by heart. Perez was there doing the Mexican Grand Prix
Yes.
without even looking.
Yeah, he was
so
blindfolded.
They could just fall asleep if they want to. And just,
Their simulation stuff they do is quite incredible. I love watching the simulation drives.
Let's bet on it. Oh, it's fireworks. Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
what's happening?
What are we betting on?
Alonso
Who's
or
gonna finish
Alonso
in
or
third?
Perez? Who gets
Oh,
the third position?
yeah.
You're keeping Perez. I think Alonso's going to keep him at
I
bay.
think Alonso's going to keep it.
No, absolutely not.
What are you going for?
I'm going for
Charles
Alonso.
Leclerc.
So the three of
Carlos
us.
Sainz.
That's my guy.
Yeah, Sainz. I'm going Alonso. Talia, you going Alonso?
Oh,
And
yeah,
Jamie, you're going
Alonso.
for Perez. Well, losers spin the wheel, shall we?
Whoa.
Whoa, sorry.
3v1.
Just threw that. Just really threw that at you.
Sorry. 3v1.
Watch him taking this lap.
I thought you were going to say Perez. I'm surprised that you're backing Alonso.
I was going to say Perez, but then I have to put
Driver
my
of the day.
loyalties with
I mean, my driver of the day is coming slap bang 13th.
Yeah, but he did start.
He did start.
I think
from
it
the
should be
pit lane.
Norris drive. Yeah, Norris. It should be Norris driving
yeah,
the day.
definitely.
got
From
that right.
sixth.
Yeah, got that right.
That's great from sixth.
Good stuff. So I've only got one thing wrong. It's just Leclerc, and that was just stupidity. Really should never have done that.
Never back a Ferrari.
Always back a Ferrari.
I should have known better. Really.
Always back a Ferrari.
Speaking of Ferrari,
Custom all
Sainz is 5 seconds off Lance Stroll.
Yep,
Wow.
good. That's what I wanted to happen
Yeah.
today. Yeah.
I would never have got Alonso third.
I was really excited for us to finish 6th and DNF. That's what was.
This
I
is
was
really showing that
That was what
Perez
we
in
wanted.
the final third cannot do it with Alonso.
Wow.
He's about to be outside DRS.
Yeah.
Being deep doggy doo doo.
Just to correct you there, Joe, to put further fuel to your fire. I think I'd have to look over the records to be sure, but I think that Leclerc's
DNS.
DNF will not go down as DNF. It will go down as DNS because technically he
Did
didn't
not
take
start.
the start.
That's hilarious.
Good. That's what I was saying, Colin. I wanted that. I wanted a DNS and a 6th. That's what I wanted.
I'm just making sure we're on the same page. Sorry.
Yeah. Thanks so much for making me feel so good.
You know that amazing thing when the driver doesn't get the car to the starting grid?
Yes. Good.
And then has to walk.
Made popular by Yuki
Ferrari
Tsunoda.
can do anything. That's what you have to remember.
We're doing that so that
doesn't
when
have
we
to be
win
good.
at Vegas next week, people go, "Wow, what
They
amazing!"
started. This is incredible. Ferrari can do anything.
Look at the Aston Martin fans.
We are going to win in Vegas next week.
What?
No, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, not next week.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, it's got the world's longest straight. It's about 4.5 miles straight. I think Red Bull will be quite good there. I think Max Verstappen might win that one.
Max Verstappen?
There's a possibility, yeah.
Maybe.
What, Max Verstappen to win a race?
I think it's possible, yeah.
Hey, but I mean, obviously they know the track, but not as well as all the other tracks. So
Yeah, I spoke to Richard about this. I said the exact same. So, like, surely they're not going to know that well. And he was like, they would have been in the simulator every single day. And apparently they have these, like, trucks that go around Vegas and scan it. So it's like lasers. Cool. So they know exactly each curb, the surface of the road. So the simulator is almost identical to what it would be like to drive it. So I thought the same. Like, oh, it's going to be a bit of an unknown quantity. They're not going to know what's going to... And Richard put my fire out and basically went, nah, they're going to know it really, really well, inside out, back to front.
So this will be Fernando Alonso's 106th podium.
nice.
Double Max Verstappen.
Are you receding your comment then?
No, I'm just...
You did say it
Checo's
will be.
going to do him on the last lap, but...
You said it will be.
It is good.
It's great defensive work.
I'm glad this has gone on.
He keeps losing him in the last sector.
Yeah.
Look, gone.
Third sector and he's just not in touching distance.
Wow, Russell, Bottas, Joe, Magnussen, Leclerc, Albon.
Gone,
No result.
Gone.
That's crazy.
Bye-bye.
Just not in touching distance. He's going to have to Ricardo this and go so late into the braking to get past him.
Yeah. Dive bomb. But he's not even close.
He's just not in punching distance.
Rubbish!
I reckon this is how it's going to finish.
How many laps to go?
3.
3 laps to go, yeah.
Well, nobody else is even close to each other. There's like 5 seconds between everybody else.
But
This
that's
is
the
the
thing,
only
isn't it?
battle that's going on here.
I mean, there's even 7 seconds between Stroll and Sainz.
That's gone up.
They've all just taken their foot off, haven't they? And gone, well, that's
Happy with
that's that then.
points, yeah.
Yeah, they're all like, we're just going to stay where we are.
Take what you've got.
100%.
I think.
Yeah, with 3 laps, Gasly's not catching Sainz.
Did you think Perez should have got him? Do you think Perez should be?
Yeah.
He should be getting him.
But he won't,
Yeah.
because that's Fernando.
3 laps
It
to
is.
go.
Yep. And Fernando don't play.
Nope.
Fernando defends.
But it shows that first and second, just absolute different league today. And even
Absolute
between
class
first and
above.
second, Max is in a different league to Lando.
The McLaren is very happy here, but Piastri's really struggled with it. He's been stuck
closer
behind
this lap.
Ricardo the whole time. They still wait.
Yeah,
I think
Piastri
it's
has
far
been.
away.
He's been behind Danny the whole time.
I still think it's too far.
Oh, wow, it's closing.
0.4.
0.5.
Perez is going to be desperate here, isn't he? Because he oh dear, signs on the radio. I have downshift, like the left paddle is not responding. I have no downshift, like the left paddle is not responding.
Gasly's going to take Sainz.
Oh.
And Sainz isn't going to finish the race.
No, he
He
is.
is. There's only 2 laps. He's just
Please.
making a point.
Bonjour.
I'm going to keep an eye on
Oh, come on, Checo.
numbers.
Oh, he's so close now.
This is a great fight between these 2.
Come on, Checo.
This is really good.
Alonso is such a dog in these moments, though. Like,
Oh, but this is touch tight now.
He'll do everything to keep him behind.
Oh.
Thinking about it, it's good to leave it to this lap so it doesn't give Alonso enough laps to come back at him.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what he's trying.
I'm being painfully.
You're really coming out with the excuses,
it's
aren't
not-
you? You're giving it anything.
Just,
Oh, he's going
Anything.
to be close. It's not going to be enough, but he's going to be very close.
Yes. Shit.
Damn!
Get him back.
come on, Sergio, let's go.
Get him back. You have to get him back right now.
Jamie, if you're right and that was
Get
their
him back,
game
get him
plan,
back. Yes. It's not over yet.
Well, there's 3
go
more
on.
DRSs. You leave it late enough.
if that's their game plan and they said leave it to the end so we can't get you back, that is genius from Red Bull. If that's their game plan.
Yeah, but look how close he is. Look how tight he is. Fernando wants that back.
How How did he let that?
Oh, what a
slip?
race. This is brilliant.
Fernando, come on, man.
Nowhere to go in the horseshoe.
Come on, Fernando. You're better in the last sector. Come on. Come on.
Man.
Right.
Did he
Alonso
cane
and
his battery
Stroll.
in the defence, though?
Whoever called it about Norris getting that extra point was right.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're better.
19 to 18, you're right.
I mean, if he was in a championship battle with him, that makes all the difference. But even just skimming points in
He
the
was getting
constructors-
himself up in the drivers. He's doing
I
really
bet
well.
Fernando is gutted.
Oh, he's going
We've
to be
still got a
fuming.
lap to go.
No, he's way
Finished
far
now.
off.
It's done.
He is
Not
gutted.
quite.
How do you?
He's having a look, but he's not anywhere near it. Fair. You've got to say,
If he doesn't get him here, then that's
Yeah.
it.
If he doesn't get him through these bends now,
This is it here.
Out
This
the
is
end
it.
of the
line
S's.
It up, line it up, line it up. Come on. Yes. Yes.
DRS.
Fernando, go on.
Big defence.
Fernando, go on.
come on!
Fernando.
Yes!
That's what I'm talking
Alonso!
about.
Come
Wow,
on!
that is huge.
Oh, get Sergio out of that seat.
That was it.
Oh, done.
Are they really panicking?
Why are
Max
they cutting
now?
to Max?
Nobody
I
cares.
don't want.
Nobody
back to
cares
second.
about him.
We need-
go back to third and fourth.
We do not care. He
We need to
won.
go back.
We get over it.
We're going to see it in the background.
We
That's
don't
mental
care.
that they're not...
Okay,
we've seen it.
Move on.
Go away.
Why are we showing Norris?
No one cares. I do like.
Well,
Lando,
it's
but yeah.
fine.
He's close to him.
Oh my
Are
god.
they taking?
Oh my
There we go.
God.
Back to this now. There we
Come
go.
on, check on it. Come on.
Oh! I've been saying that. Why are you letting? Don't leave the door open.
Come on,
Jesus.
Checo.
Oh my god, come on.
Fernando! Yes!
Come on! Well done, Fernando. Ah! Photo finish! Yes! No! No! Who did it? Who got there? Who got there? Well, who crossed the line first?
Is that some sort of sick joke?
I think it's Alonso.
I think he's slow.
It's Alonso! By 100, 500ths of a second! Half a tenth! Half a tenth! Alonso's by half a tenth! Come on! Yes! I'm not even an Aston Martin fan! Oh man!
See, this is why it's good to be.
Oh.
You better spin that wheel, bro!
That was electric!
Because he like slows
Look at
down.
this.
It's like he slowed down at the end. Oh.
Oh my god! So this is where Checo took it to start with. Alonso then gets him back a lap later.
Is this when he gets it back?
That is literally a photo finish.
He
we haven't seen one of
slows
these.
down at the line. He like slows down.
What's he doing?
How close is it? I want to see it. I want to see the actual photo finish. That's mad.
Why? He's slowing down. Did he think Perez had just took the foot off or something?
My heart's going, man.
Because he was well ahead.
Oh my goodness.
Half a tenth.
At the start of that straight, he was well ahead.
Oh man, I'm so happy for Fernando Alonso. Hey, Lance Stroll is fifth, guys.
Yeah, fair.
Lance Stroll
Fair
is
enough.
fifth.
Wow, what
Fair
a
enough.
finish. What a finish.
Wow.
I think Lance Stroll deserves a round of applause. I'm going to give it to him.
I'll be fair.
He's fifth.
I'll be fair on that.
Oh, I'm absolutely buzzing about that finish.
Half a tenth.
You're fuming.
That
Spin it.
That makes
What?
up for Charles Leclerc.
I'm closer than all of you.
Yeah, but we did the final bet. Spin, spin, spin.
spin
Look
it
at those
for you?
tyres.
Why have I got...
Do you want me to spin it
Because
for
we
you?
did
I'll
the
spin
final
it for
bet
you.
about who'd finish out of Perez and Alonso.
That is nonsense.
Do an impression of a famous celebrity.
All right.
This is right up your street, this.
Yeah.
Look at those tyres.
Oh, those tyres.
We're all waiting for
Who should I
it.
do? Who should I do?
I mean,
Don't know.
it's
Who
plenty.
you got in your locker?
Come on.
Do
You right?
the guy from The Office. What's his name?
Which one? David Brent.
Huh?
David Brent.
Yes, hardly a
at the
challenge.
last. Was he at the last? No.
Come on, there must be
Steve
so many
Carell.
celebrities
Steve
you
Carell,
like.
you mean?
Steve Carell. Yeah.
The one from the
Never watched
American Office.
Yeah. Oh no, you don't watch it.
I
What
don't
should I
love
do?
it. One celebrity to finish us off.
Has to be a character or a celebrity?
Anything, you
celebrity.
can be
All
a
right.
character if you want.
I will do. What's his name?
Maybe do the impression and we'll guess the name.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So you know when I'm watching.
Christopher Walken.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, you should let him carry on. I needed to hear more.
I didn't hear it.
Oh
I didn't
my
hear it. Just do a
days.
little bit more.
Yes, Joe.
Paul's
You
finished
saved
out.
me, man.
Why didn't you let him just go? Oh, I don't know what that is. It's too honest.
Oh, it's funny.
wow.
That was good. Unbelievable
That was
finish.
decent.
Fair play to
Driver of the day was Norris, by the way.
Fernando Alonso.
Yeah, solid work from Fernando.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I haven't got the grid up anymore, but it went
Checo
Verstappen,
again.
Norris, Alonso, Perez, Stroll, Sainz, Hamilton, Gasly,
Hamilton.
Yeah.
Yuki.
Yuki.
and Yuki with the last point.
Russell not there. Hamilton finishing
Russell
behind
there.
Gasly.
Wow.
Jeez.
Bring us home, Matisse.
Well, that was interesting, wasn't it? What a race. How many cars do we have left? I don't know.
14 in the end.
14 cars left. But what a race from start to finish. It's been absolutely incredible, really. Very entertaining. And then a photo finish at the end, which I'm still looking for that
I
photo.
can't
actually.
wait to see that.
But yeah, we've had the fireworks in the background. We've had your character play there, which we didn't even really hear.
Yeah.
So
Got excited.
telepathy between you.
You're not one to talk about not doing the
We've had
challenges.
rapping,
Well, slam poetry.
maybe not.
Slam poetry.
Had a lot. So yeah, it's been an incredible stream. But guys, make sure you smash up the likes. Make sure you subscribe. Guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us here on Track GP.
On Track GP, baby.
Pleasure. Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you very
Pleasure.
much.
Subscribe, like. See you guys next time. In a bit, people. Peace.